Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and have the readings for today, and then we'll jump into Guild Wars with Tyler. Looking forward to doing the Canthan New Year. It's been a little bit of time, honestly. It's fun. I enjoy it. So these are the readings for the first, I was going to say for February 1st, 2026. It is true, but it's for the fourth Sunday in Ordinary Time. The first reading for today is from Zephaniah chapter 2. Seek the Lord, all you humble of the earth, who have observed his law. Seek justice, seek humility. Perhaps you may be sheltered on the day of the Lord's anger. I will leave as a remnant in your midst, a people humble and lowly. We shall take refuge in the name of the Lord, the remnant of Israel. They shall do no wrong, and speak no lies, nor shall there be found in their mouth a deceitful tongue. They shall pasture and couch their flocks, with none to disturb them. The psalm for today is Psalm 146. Blessed are the poor in spirit, the kingdom of heaven is theirs. The Lord keeps faith forever, secures justice for the oppressed, gives food to the hungry. The Lord sets captives free. Blessed are the poor in spirit, the kingdom of heaven is theirs. The Lord gives sight to the blind. The Lord raises up those who are bowed down. The Lord loves the just. The Lord protects strangers. Blessed are the poor in spirit, the kingdom of heaven is theirs. The fatherless and the widow the Lord sustains, but the way of the wicked he thwarts. The Lord shall reign forever. Your God, O Zion, for all generations. Alleluia. Blessed are the poor in spirit, the kingdom of heaven is theirs. Second reading for today is from 1 Corinthians. Consider your own calling, brothers and sisters. Not many of you were wise by human standards. Not many were powerful. Not many were of noble birth. Rather, God chose the foolish of the world to shame the wise. And God chose the weak of the world to shame the strong. And God chose the lowly and despised the world, those who count for nothing, to reduce to nothing those who are something, so that no human being might boast before God. It is due to him that you are in Christ Jesus, who became for us wisdom from God, as well as righteousness, sanctification, and redemption. So that, as it is written, whoever boasts should boast in the Lord. Alleluia, alleluia. Rejoice and be glad. Your reward will be great in heaven. Alleluia, alleluia. The gospel for today is from Matthew chapter 5. When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up to the mountain. Pardon me. When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up the mountain. And after he had sat down, his disciples came to him. He began to teach them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the land. Blessed are they who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the clean of heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they insult you and persecute you, and utter every kind of evil against you falsely because of me. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven. The gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. And Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Go ahead and turn audio on, because I have made that mistake too many times. I'm really trying not to make that mistake no more, but I'm sure that I will still, on occasion, make that mistake by mistake. Hold on, Tyler. I think it's not working properly. That should be, actually. Okay, now I can hear you, actually. Yeah, never mind. All right. I thought it wasn't, because I didn't hear my sound effect go off. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. Let me go ahead and meet up with you. Where are you in game at the moment?
I'm in Shinji Monastery, District 13.
That makes sense. I was wondering if... Oh, I went to Lion's Arch. Give me 1 second. That's... Oh, actually, I forgot that they do decorate Lion's Arch as well.
Yeah, there's less, but still some stuff in the other
campaigns. Yeah, I forgot about that. So I think we actually will need to do a little bit of Nightfall, because I think there is a quest or two there for Canthan New Year, which I forgot about until just right now.
Yeah.
At least we did.
Mostly in the monastery, one
It is.
just outside, and then you pick one of two in Plains of Jaren.
Yeah. Oh, wow, we're up to 27. Dang. Or 30. Wow.
Yeah.
It does really happen to be nice to actually see, people here. All right. So for those unaware, the Canthan New Year is based off of the Chinese New Year. It happens every year right around when Chinese New Year should be. I don't know what the year is at the moment. Might be the year of the horse. I don't know.
It's 2026, so horse, yeah.
Oh, is it horse really? Dang. All right.
Yeah.
That's just funny because the year I remember this the most, I don't think was the year of the horse, but I remember it because I know Jackie Chan is the year of the horse, and I was watching Jackie Chan Adventures while I was doing the event, and they it had this live section with Jackie Chan talking about the Chinese New Year. So that's why I always correlate the year of the horse with the New Year. So, and also because I was born in the year of the horse. So I mean, there's a couple different things.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got 2 quests there, then we got 1 quest here, then we got 1 quest behind us. I'm pretty sure there might be 1 or 2 more, but this is most of them. And some of them are pretty amusing. Maybe I should actually read them before we start doing them, because like for Hopeless Romantic, that one's actually amusing in my opinion. It's sad, but amusing. And we could always show off the boardwalk games too, so we got plenty of stuff to do. Let's see, does not Xinjie look wonderful? We have worked hard to ensure that the festival is an enjoyable time for all. We also need to make sure everyone stays safe while we celebrate this new year. The Neon have been quite active as of late, which has kept Nuba Lao busy scaring them away from the monastery. His fireworks chase the Neon away so we can celebrate in peace. He is a wonderful craftsman. In fact, he's volunteered to create fireworks for festival attendees to use as long as they supply him with necessary materials. You should talk to him yourself some sparklers or rockets. You do not want to be left out of all the fun, do you? I don't know. What does it cost to make? I think it's glittering dust and wood, if I remember correctly. I have glittering dust, not probably as much as I should have. Got plenty of wood, though. Oh, I guess it does.
72
fair.
glittering dust.
I think that's more than enough. I think it's like 15. It's not very much, but I always remember being short for whatever reason. Probably because a lot of elementalist armor does use glittering dust, so that's probably the correlation, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of magic helmets aren't actually helmets, they're just mystical stuff that uses glittering dust.
Exactly, yeah, so that's probably the correlation. I'm just making sure I haven't missed... I don't think we've missed any missions, but I just figured, you know, we're here in town.
The only one that we haven't gotten that's in town is a follow-up to Fire in the Sky that we just accepted.
So we gotta do it first. Okay, then we can head out. You said there was one outside of town as well, so...
Yeah.
I guess as we start doing these, so, go ahead, sorry, Tyler.
On the west side, Just My
Fair.
Luck is what it's called, apparently.
Yeah. So, I know that Tyler and I were just last Sunday talking about how it'd been a little bit of time for, Guild Wars Reforged update, and, well, it happened. So...
Yeah.
We'll talk about the update first and then our thoughts on it, because we haven't really experienced it yet. I think when we do our factions campaign, Tyler, I'm probably going to do all 3 of the choices that are available. Just because I think that...
There's only 2 for non-prophecy characters, but...
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Reforged is not for anybody... You're right, yeah. I forgot about that, actually.
Oh, jeez, that's... Hapless Chung is very depressed.
He is, yeah. Let's see. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, his is interesting, too, so... Why did I burn the world with my presence? Who would miss poor old Chong if he just left off this cliff and snapped it? I forgot how dark this got. And snapped his useless neck. Don't mind me. I am simply coming to grips with my fate. That blessed fortune teller. No, Chong, it's not her fault. Should not blame her for doing her job. The wise and reverend fortune teller revealed some unsettling news. This year something terrible will befall me. I cannot help but drown myself in depression. After all, what does dear old Chong have to look forward to, unless... I did hear talk of a gifted woman. One so smart, the gods themselves seek her counsel. Plead my case to go on the wise. Only she can reverse my terrible fortune. Give me a reason to live. Won't you, Augustine Colby? Signs point to yes. And honestly, this isn't bad, because you do get some money. And then the quest...
500 gold.
Yeah, which isn't a lot, but it feels like a lot when you've been playing prophecies.
Yeah.
Then, I don't remember if all the quests have something to do here. This one obviously does. We'll double check them here in a second. But at the very least... Go ahead, sorry.
the Fire in the Sky one is just giving the materials to Nuba.
Yeah, and then Just My Luck does happen to be here, so that's why it's like, Take My Sister Please is not that, the Knights Who Say on Neon. That's why we did Mr. Chang's estate, because the Knights Who Say Neon is very close to that outpost you unlock. Yeah,
I know it's probably not what it is, but I like to imagine it's like the cat neon.
it's not. I don't want to ruin it, but honestly, that would be kind of great, honestly. I don't know why I keep saying honestly, but anyways, so
Did you
yeah.
already run over to Just My Luck's spot?
Yeah, I'll wait for you before I start it or proceed with it. So they came out with a new update for Guild Wars Reforged. It's basically Iron Man mode. I don't remember all the changes for it at the moment. Let me just
Yeah, it's
pull up the
RuneScape
wiki.
meeting an Iron Man, basically.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to trade items or take items other people got as loot. You're not allowed to use skills that you got from your other characters in any way.
yeah,
It's basically as if you never created other characters on this account and you cannot take items from other people.
yeah. And I did just see they did fix the one workaround that I was curious about. So it was there for a little bit, and now it's not. So if you wait
and
enough,
chest is blocked off.
yeah,
There's 0 on each chest, so you have less storage than usual, which is why I call it ultimate.
that's true. Yeah, they had something similar for Guild Wars that was unofficial because they had some Iron Man stuff. They just officially introduced it now with items, so there are no items.
The badge.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Okay, this requires 3 things. We can go ahead and do the Knights Who Say Neon at the same time. Because she requires us to go over to Kenya Province, so I'll just meet you in Rainbow Gardens real quickly, so we can go ahead and do both at the same time.
Oh, we spawned right next to each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was really nice, honestly. And yeah, honestly, it's
The other
nice.
side of this, though.
That's yeah. Let's say at least it wasn't too bad, but I hear what you're saying. What was I gonna say? So while having the new modes is nice, and having an actual official Iron Man is nice, it would be nice. Like, I think they're gonna add some new content with Reforged, and I wish that we would have gotten at least a little bit of that this time, because the new modes are nice, and the quality of life stuff we've gotten is nice. I'm not expecting like anything over the moon or anything, because it's like, I don't know how big the team is, but just having, since they've started doing Reforged mode, having a little bit more of an implementation of that, because they've said that it's currently still in beta, right? If I remember correctly?
Yeah, it's like beta and alpha for all of the badges.
Yeah. So they're definitely still doing stuff, and since Pike and Square is there, and they are, to be fair, they are still tweaking Reforged mode a little bit, but they just, I think they made it so you get a little bit more money or something. I can't remember exactly what you get. There's something
5% more from things that aren't like quests in
Yeah.
mission.
And I thought they just
instant 1000 XP.
Yeah, and I thought they changed it a little bit more. Oh, they did. No,
yeah, they
okay.
could also just add money to stuff.
Like
you get money and skill points and double XP from missions.
Yeah. So that was something that was just added, which is appreciated, but it's just as interesting that they did add some new specific content to pre-searing for Reforged mode, including a quote-unquote new outpost, but then there wasn't much after that currently. And I expect they will eventually. I guess I just would have figured it was a slow rollout, so just a little bit with each update, but I guess that's not what they're doing, so.
Yeah.
But that being said, at least we did see another update. I have been enjoying looking at it currently, and I'm sure it'll keep being something that is nice that we can talk about, so.
Yeah. It's based on the Monty Python and the Holy Grail Knights Who Say Knee.
It It absolutely is, and I love it.
They've got like the hero or boss glow on themselves.
We do, and as I say, they are technically bosses, but not going to matter very long for them.
They're level 6 and 10.
Mm-hmm. So it's like I appreciate the hustle, but it won't go well.
I don't imagine they have any elite skills, but it would be funny to grab an elite skill from them.
It would be. Okay, so we don't want to go back quite yet, because let's see. Well, that's done.
Yeah, we want to go south for just my luck.
Yeah, that's right.
Icy zone.
Yeah, and then I think there's like another couple things. We might be able to grab some on the way. No, we're going where I thought we were. Now, never mind. So, everything is perfectly fine currently. Oh, I think we went 2 different ways by mistake.
Yeah, I saw you going the other way, but I don't think it'll matter much.
No, we'll meet up. Yeah. I was saying, actually, you were a little bit faster than... I should stop attacking everything I see.
Yeah, you probably would have beaten me if there was no fights on your way,
Because it's fairly short, but I mean that's fine. As I said, it's hard for me to drop not fighting everything because it's like I've done enough Vanquish where it's like I get in my mind, no, I need to kill everything. So it's just like, and then just the possibility of an item. Admittedly, most of the time not that big a deal on Xingje Island, but you know the lunar tokens they do help a little bit.
Yeah. These are apparently like you need these to actually get the lunar like loot box thing or loot bag, which then is required for that silver sword thing, silver blade or whatever.
Oh, is it? I don't know if I.
Very late edition.
So it wasn't a late. It was a late discovery.
I think it was both because it was a wiki editor who like did stuff after Eye of the
Was it?
and stuff.
Sure. Yeah, so I thought it was still like pretty shortly after Eye of the North. I'd have to look it up again though. I could be wrong. So I think the next part of this quest is in Pianjing Peninsula. Do you want to just do that? Or Minasume Village real quick?
Yeah.
Alright. It could be a little hot skip and a jump.
There is like certain locations that where it would have been faster to just run from where
there
we
is.
were, but probably not for what this quest is doing.
Right. Yes, this one's pretty close. Highland is over there. I don't remember what that constitutes, if that's...
Oh.
I just want to make sure this isn't the Defend the Village one. Let me see. No, this is Hopeless Romantic. Yeah. Alright, so all we have to do is just protect him, so...
Yeah.
It's, you know, a little bit of time, but it's nothing too bad. But he's just going, you know, trying to confess his love to a lady. We've all had those moments.
She has the nicest teeth.
He does have the nice... I forgot that he said that.
Oh, here's the danger. I was like,
Yep.
This doesn't seem like he needs to have
protection. Right?
Is he gonna find some like bugs in the fields?
He's just gonna cut himself. Nothing too bad this time, unless... Oh, never mind. Not bugs, but it's close enough. So I'm almost positive that this quest was after Nightfall, because these are Nightfall enemies. Yeah.
They're the starting zone Nightfall plants.
They are, yeah. Which is interesting to see them pop up here, because, like, I don't know why they'd be here, but at the same time, you know, that's not a story There's not a canon story, so it's just like, you know what? Sometimes it's just better to just shut up and have fun. So I do really like Prophecy's soundtrack, and I think that my favorite piece in the entire series comes from Prophecies, but Factions might be my favorite complete soundtrack overall, because there's some... I really like how Jeremy Soule did the soundtrack for it and made it more Asian themed. I do like the one for Africa too, but... Or, Nightfall.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's a raging bull over there. I wonder if what's going to happen with that we've seen in Prophecies before.
I'm able to attack it early.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I think.
That's just kind of funny. It's like, the bull's already dead.
They treat it as if it was like a pet thing,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That makes sense, though.
I was like, I'm able to target it. I wonder if I can flare.
Right? You were able to. I don't think I've ever tried that before. I just waited.
She doesn't even know who Hylan is.
Many such cases. Aw.
What? Is she like blind or something? Is that why she didn't recognize him?
Something like that.
Okay. She's pretty rude if you talk to her.
She has been rude, that's true.
She mentioned her stench, which could be
Mm-hmm.
the blind thing, or she might be like setting him up to like punch him or something.
Absolutely could be the second one. Or something very similar to this. I'd say very similar to the second one. So unfortunately, that's where the quest ends. we don't get his money back. Just yep. I guess that's
then we
it.
get 300 gold from him.
We do. It's kind of great. Like, I'm sorry it happened to him, but boy, do I love this quest because of how funny it is. Alright, so I think we still have to do just my luck while we're here. That's basically it currently.
Yeah, just my luck, and then whatever follows Fire in the Sky.
Right. And Fire in the Sky is pretty easy. We'll have to come back here. If we split up, we'll be fine. We basically just need to go ahead and light fireworks near the enemies that pop up. They're invulnerable to anything but fireworks for whatever reason. So you wait a second, but you don't want to wait too long, because if morale goes down in the town too much, you do fail the mission. But if you wait a second, sometimes you can get two at the same time. So if it seems like you can, probably not a bad idea, but...
Plus 0 XP.
Yeah. They're too strong for these enemies.
Oh, we need to... I'm guessing Sheldon, the Verminator, is...
I believe that's correct.
Like, we need to kill him for his shell.
I believe that's correct, yeah.
I was like,
Yep.
I don't remember there being a level 10 here.
Yeah.
That's why.
That is correct. And then... Vial of water. Oh, yeah, this is the part of the quest that's... Yeah. I wouldn't say this part of the quest is bad, but it's definitely the part of this quest that's takes the most time. which is fine.
Since Canthan New Year's is like a day old at this point, I actually I've been doing the AFK on the 9 rings, so I actually already have lucky and unlucky tier 1.
Nice. I was about to ask how's that going, but I mean, if you already have tier 1, that's going pretty well then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do it this year or not, because I kind of want to, but I also like my money to build up, because it's been a while since I've really played as much, so I'd like to... I might wait until next year before to do it again, because I am trying to actually play even off-stream, too. I just haven't gotten there yet, because it's hard sometimes, because, like, you know, life is busy.
Yeah. There's also pretty limited things you can do when you're, like, half a campaign in and don't want to, like, re-spoil what happens to
That's
later
true.
on.
That's true.
Lispy Stinkface.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I forgot his name. I didn't realize he was lips. Oh, the Naga trappings might be good for you, though.
Yep.
I know it sounds weird, and I know we've had this discussion before, but it's like, oh, you know, it could be a ruin of vigor. It's like, that alone is worth the trip.
It was elemental cold armor.
Ah.
So it's not very good. It's just...
That's unfortunate, then.
I almost kind of wonder if it's worth using the expert salvage on stuff like that, where it's
It may
like
not be,
25
yeah.
gold.
It may be worth more as gold, honestly.
Because you're gonna lose a lot of them that you extract from as well.
Yeah. Alright, I think we can go back to Xingje Monastery, turn in Fire in the Sky, and then finish off this one by stepping outside. What district are you in?
5.
Alright, let me see if I can get in. Like I should be able to.
I assume I'm being sent to one of the lowest volume ones, so that makes sense.
Yeah. I was say this one definitely looks much lower populated, which is interesting.
Okay. Because people are like staying in this zone for AFK for days, I guess they just never close districts, and so
that's true. Yeah,
the low ones can have very few people.
That is true, and a good point.
Neons are swarming through Canthan Village. We have to chase them out with fireworks.
Yeah. And don't forget to turn in the Knights Who Say Neon.
Yeah. The red dye.
This is why I like the second one, because I think you can basically get away with, especially if you have multiple people in the party, you can basically get away with just using 2 fireworks. So then if you don't use the ones you get for the second quest, you have more for next year, and it eventually adds up. Or of course you can always just go buy them, or find other ways to grab party animal, but it's not a bad slow burn kind of way. Like, very slow burn, admittedly. But if you do it with multiple characters, then, you know, it does actually start to build up faster.
Do you have to use the fireworks that you got as a reward from the quest or something?
No, so you can use any fireworks. Oh. So, do you have to use the ones from the quest? No. Do you have to use fireworks? Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's what I mean is, like, using them that aren't just, like, they are inventory fireworks and not some quest's unique skill slot or something.
Right. Yeah, no, they are inventory fireworks. And I was realizing after I said that, that's probably what you meant, so that's why I did want to clarify a little more.
I think just my luck sounds like it might be just out here. So
yeah, we got remember if we have to talk to New Bao Lao? Oh yeah, okay.
That might be for. We might
The
as
big,
well do that. The big thing.
yeah, we would grab it over here, and then it's not like then we can go turn in or continue just my luck, as you said.
Oh, it is back to here. Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
For some reason, this doesn't seem like direct west to me. So I keep thinking like, oh, we have to go like closer to
Mm-hmm.
the cliffs.
No, I get that. As I was saying, it doesn't seem like it, so I understand that entirely. All right, I will meet you in Sume Village then, and then we can do both of these quests at the same time.
Okay. I'll need your energy to help power the cleansing and to hold his head underwater should he resist.
I love this quest also. It's another one of the ones where it's like they were just having fun with this one, weren't they?
I think do have some fireworks from the anniversary thing,
Right.
maybe.
That would make sense, but as I said, I think we can get away with each of us just using 2. Maybe even just each of us using 1, so.
I don't have any. It turns out I must have used them on a character I thought was going to be my main.
That makes sense. Oh, then don't forget to press the party invite.
Oh, yeah. Accept there.
Awesome. Alright, then we'll do the neon one first, since that one is time-based, and then we'll do the other one after. Oh, you have to have an... Aw, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have fireworks. I didn't realize that at the time. That's kind of... Alright, I have some in stock. Give me a second. I can give you 2 more.
Okay.
That way we can at least do the quest. I forget that was the second part, because it's like... I think in order to get fireworks for... If you don't have enough in order to craft them, I think it's something that's fairly expensive. Not like crazy or anything, but it's enough where it's like, man, this kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
You just find where my fireworks are. There they are. I'll give you 2, because I don't know if it would count otherwise, but we'll find out.
Yeah, I think we need 5 total.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't...
We start with 3.
Yeah. And technically, I wouldn't call these fireworks, but you know what? If the game wants to, I'm down for it. Then yeah, just make sure that you're close to the neons when they go off.
I hope we don't, like, double the neons by having double the players or something.
That would suck, but thankfully one firework takes out the whole group near, so not too bad.
I don't see them, those.
No, I just got... Yeah, I just got a ping, so they're in town. I'll let you get this first one with the firework. I'll get the second one. Northeast? Okay.
I guess I'll go southwest to prepare for opposite directions.
Oh, there they are. Oh, they have,
There's two.
Yep. They have... I was trying to cut them off. They
They're
have...
coming over by me.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'll
say,
grab
would you
them.
mind grabbing them? Yeah, thank you. Sorry about that. It's been a couple years, so let's see. West of the village? Okay. I see them. Hopefully I can get them in time. Alright, we're good. That was a little scary, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just because I forgot that was the way that you're supposed to... That was my fault, but it worked out, so... At least it doesn't take as long as a failed mission, so we got that going for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you might need to get fireworks from like Lunar Fortunes or something.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
It does.
Oh, we killed him. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take this money he gave me. Alter his destiny.
It's kind of funny, honestly. I feel so bad for him at the same time. I was like, I understand. Alright, I'll meet you back in town. I am in 8.
District 8, you said?
Yep.
Oh, I'm
There you
also in 8. Just by
Hey,
chance.
that works out. Now to put my fireworks away until next year.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that red dye isn't cheaper. Actually, I haven't checked how much it is, but with the Knights Who Say Neon, and there's always at least one guaranteed drop in the tokens, I'd assume it goes down at least a little bit around now.
Yeah, it is like one of the most expensive that's like a common drop. Just
Yeah.
because I guess red is a popular color.
It is, yeah.
So I'm guessing right now it's about to drop to literally nothing.
Probably. I'm gonna go check this. I'm curious.
Because everybody's selling it. Before everyone was buying it.
Well, it's still pretty expensive actually for a common.
Hello?
Hey, Dixie.
Oh,
What it be? What it do?
Not much. How about you?
Hanging out.
Yeah, so it looks like only blue is more expensive at the moment. That's probably just because of the New Year. Did we... Let me double check the wiki. I'm pretty sure there is one in Lona, but I do want to double check. Okay, let's say we can...
Plains of Jarin or something.
Yeah.
Jarin.
We can head on over there then. Yeah, I see. Just double checking that we haven't missed anything. Doesn't look like it, so...
This place is already popular all year round because of the trading.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure why they chose there, besides it being one of the many starting zones.
I think that's the main reason why, honestly. If not the only reason why.
Oh, you could get Acolyte Jin or Sosuke.
Good. I'll let them be for the time being. If this was a main character... Oh, are we gonna fight? Alright, we'll fight you guys real quickly. Fine.
Yeah, auto fight.
Like, I guess if they want to be beat up. And we'll get a cutscene.
Jin! Acolyte Jin!
What is it, Sosuke?
What do you think?
Of what?
That Sun Spirit leader, of course.
Nice moves. Has potential.
That's it?
That's enough.
Something is going on here in a...
I was realizing, we'll see this again later anyways, so we could just skip it.
Yeah. It's not exactly a high value cutscene either.
That's true, too. I appreciate it, though, because
I
it...
hope they pick me. I hope they pick you too, so you can
Yeah.
leave me alone.
Right, yeah. That's why I like Sosuke a little bit better. Sure, he's a little bit more... not all there, but at least he's a little nicer.
They caused my acolyte to be renamed as Zaishin Ranger.
Oh, they did. That's funny. I am curious if Jin or Susuke show up in Guild Wars 2, admittedly. Not that curious, but, like, curious enough where it's like, I don't know. They have to be somebody's favorite hero.
I mean, they were the first hero that you could get of Ranger or Elementalist if you go with Nightfall.
That's true. That's the quest, but let's just grab this real quickly over here.
Okay.
Just because, you know. Convenient outpost.
This is like almost a second starter city for... Like, you go between the Great Hall and Kamadan a bit in the start.
Right. That's fair.
Hate to immediately leave, guys, but I think I'm gonna go eat.
Alright, enjoy what you're eating.
Hang on, thank you.
Alright, bye. So it does look like they at least reference Acolyte Sosuke in Guild Wars 2. I know I don't care that much, but I am still at least somewhat curious to see what they did.
If you put your camera near the waterfall, it gets really loud.
Yeah, it does, yeah. It's kind of like with the minions, where it's like, if my camera's right next to when a minion is right, it's awful. That would be one thing I'd love them to fix.
Elder No Fun or Phage.
I was like, which one do you want to do? I like Elder No Fun,
Yeah.
but we don't
It
have
seems
to...
slightly shorter as well from the wiki.
Yeah. Because admittedly, Elder No Fun could be a little nicer about it, but he's not entirely wrong. It's like, you gotta be careful. Otherwise, you're gonna burn everything down, so...
Yeah, he apparently already burned down a tent, or his
That-
son did.
That's right.
Now you have to go to Zelon Reach.
Yeah, as I say, that is the one downside. It's like, we gotta move over there real quick. So there's nothing...
There to get Acolyte, whichever one the ranger is, Jin, I think it is.
Yeah. Yeah, as I say, now that we're out of range, it's showing Acolyte Jin again. That's kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because we also finished
Maybe
the quest and we zoned. Yeah.
Oh yeah, rezoning. That's what. Kind of sucks that like we can't accept the hero vanquishing mission thing.
Yeah.
Nightfall has once you're at too high level.
Yeah, not until you at least hit mainland Alona, and then you can. But right now it's like, oh, I didn't expect somebody so good to come here. It's like, listen, Don't praise me. Just let me take the stupid quest so I can go ahead and work on my title.
Yeah.
Let me prove I'm good. Don't just say I'm good. I'd be more okay with it if, like, up to a certain title point, that's when they stopped you. Not based off of level, but obviously that's not what they did.
Yeah, it's why if you do early Nightfall, technically you could out-level the requirements for the titles, because they do have the title requirements for those characters.
That's true, yeah. I forgot about that. Like, I do really like Nightfall, but there's definitely some nuances here that needed fixing still. But, I mean, you know, it's kind of like one of those things where you don't think about it until it's, like, many years later.
Yeah, it's the first time that they experimented with, like, titles as a gameplay mechanic, it feels like, besides just being, like, a title thing.
That's true, because it's like, I think in I the North, they do it better. Like, up to a certain point, you have to then start doing hard mode, if I remember correctly, or you can still just keep doing dungeons and turning it in. So it's like, they did definitely realize, maybe this wasn't quite it. And it definitely does seem like they did better on the second try. So I was looking into more of Guild Wars Utopia last night, which was supposed to be the fourth campaign, because I was curious. I'm trying to convince Bren as well as Guildmaster Phil to play with us. I'm hoping I can convince him. His main thing is he doesn't want to do multiple MMOs at the same time. It's like, I get that, but honestly, I mean, Guild Wars isn't a very intensive MMO. I love this game, but it's not very intense.
It's only massively multiplayer in the towns, and even then it's pretty restricted.
Yeah, and the max level is 20, and then, honestly, if you don't want to care about armor, you don't have to. The main thing you really have to care about is skills, and that's fairly easy as long as you look them up on the wiki where you want them.
Yeah. And you don't really need to have all of the skills.
That's true.
Like, half of my skills are from pre-searing.
Yeah.
Like,
a lot of the pre-tiering skills just start out good, honestly, and then you do get some here and there. I don't know if we found Mark of Rodgort for you yet, which I know I talked about Rodgort's Invocation, but Mark of Rodgort is actually pretty good, and that might be what I was trying to think of earlier. That's what I'm looking up right now, really.
I don't think I've heard of that skill, so I guess we haven't gotten it yet.
We have not yet. Hold on. So we could go get that, actually, because it is in a town nearby Drox Forge.
Oh.
Let me see how far it is, because it's in Copperhammer Mines. It's found to the northeast of Draknir's Forge, so it doesn't look like it's too far out of our range, honestly. I could just go ahead and take a look here in a second. And let's say I can just tell you what it does, because it's target foe and all nearby foes are hexed with Mark of Rodgort for X amount of seconds. Whenever each foe is struck for fire damage, they're also set on fire. So
Oh.
it works pretty well if you're running a burn build, in my opinion, at least. Then there's a...
just continuing normally.
That's fair. I just know there's a Nightfall skill that whenever an enemy's on fire, if you cast that skill on them while they're on fire, you gain energy back. So it does happen to be some pretty good synergy.
Yeah, but I guess if I'm looking for builds that use Nightfall stuff, I'll have access to the guy in the end game location that lets you grab any skill.
Yeah, that's true.
Any prophecy skills.
Fair. So I think I'm going to gamble all my tokens away and not get the horse. There's still a chance I could get the horse, but I'd rather gamble for it because you can get more rewards out of it if you get lucky.
Yeah. I got the token, but I'm like keeping it just in case.
That's fair.
Because it seems like, firstly, you can exchange it for any of the like New Year's people or
That is true,
animals. But also, like, since I don't know which ones I will be getting if I do even open them at this time,
Right.
I want to be able to pick the ones that I didn't get.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
This area was also used in one of the Winter Day quests. You have
It
to like
was.
bring them Noah to dance for them.
Yeah, and I forgot about that one, or I would have said that because I was, as we were doing this one, I was realizing, yeah, we forgot to do a Nightfall quest on stream, didn't we? Which is, fine. We can always get it next year.
Yeah.
It's not like this is a 100% completion run, anyways. It's just going through and enjoying the game.
I think our justification was that I already did it, and like
Oh,
it's
that could
sort
be
of
it
a
too.
safe thing.
Yeah, that would make sense too. So I know we're gonna probably try to do the harder dungeons and stuff later, but right now it's like, there's not like too much stuff. I know we're gonna attempt the post game and prophecies, if I remember correctly, but yeah. Oh, I guess we just need to.
North to Fej. Or near his fireworks. I don't know if that's a different spot than where he is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, and then I'll meet you back at the Sunscreen Great Hall.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't know why we just don't throw the fireworks into the river, because it's like, if all it takes is some water, we don't even need to grab a... But obviously, gameplay mechanic-wise, I get it, but it's just like, you look at that and go, huh.
I mean, it seems about as easy both ways. You have to grab either the fireworks or the jug and bring them a couple feet away.
That's true. I think people typically recommend this one for the sugar blue drink, if I remember correctly. That might be why. It's not a... Oh gosh, that waterfall. I know you said that earlier, but it's like, I didn't even think about it and turned into it. It's like, okay, here we are.
I did the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Even though I made the mistake before.
It's easy to do because you don't think about it. So, alright.
Yeah,
I will meet you in... Oh, sorry.
Nothing.
Sorry. Alright, I'll meet you in...
Actually turn your camera
You do,
that
yeah.
way, I guess.
Exactly.
So
I'll
like
meet you in Shane... Yeah. I'll meet you in Shane J real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn in my tokens. I want to go gambling. Which means I should abandon the other quest.
What other quest is there? Oh, the
It's,
turn in
so
100.
yeah. And that one I'm just gonna not do. As I say, do you want to show off Roller Beetle, or would you want to do that another time?
That would be fine either way. I definitely still
Okay.
need to do some of it. I did some, like a small amount, in the anniversary thing, but I only have 20 tokens.
Fair. I definitely would not be opposed to it, as well as some, the other thing, because there's Dragon Arena. That's the other one I was trying to remember. It's been a long time since I've done Dragon Arena, so... It is. Okay. I'm gonna go open these fortunes. I will be back.
Where do you turn in the lunar tokens?
If you want the fortunes, they are right at the Lunar Fortune Giver.
Oh,
So, yeah, I was saying the Gift Keeper does have a possibility. Doesn't they have items as well, but I was gonna say I don't think they're as good. Whereas if you want the guarantee, I think it's Hylen that has it. I abandoned the quest, so I should see it. Maybe it's Sakura? I don't know.
lunar
maybe it
fortune
won't-
year of the horse.
Yeah, and that's the one that gives you a chance at getting it. But there is, if you just turn in 100, you can get it guaranteed. I just like doing it this way, because then you can get other, like gold and stuff So it's like, well. Alright, I think I do need to leave party to open these, so I will be right back. Admittedly, let me see if the Lunar Fortune... 1 second. If there's any kind of title stuff, I probably should open them with a different character. Not particularly, there isn't. It'll drop some stuff, that's about it, so... It's a 0.5% chance.
Party animal stuff, but that's about
Yeah.
it.
And gold.
The lucky aura. Yeah, lucky aura to spawn silver Vaetier, which
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
once per
That's...
account gives the silver edge. That's the thing I
Right.
was thinking of.
Yeah.
It was introduced in 2013 and
Okay.
didn't have a wiki article until 2021 where a designer talked about the Easter egg.
Yeah. As I say, it was quite a substantial amount of time. I remember that. So it wasn't quite as recent as I thought, pardon me, it wasn't quite as long as I thought, but it was still, like, you know, pretty impressive, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I think part of it is that it was, like, sort of added when Guild Wars 1, not that it ever died, but was in, like,
Limbo.
its lowest time when Guild Wars 2 was
Yeah.
still new. And
Yeah, that's true.
it was relatively old.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I didn't get the horse, but that's fine. I got some gold and some other stuff. I got 24? Not quite. I got about 20 fireworks. That's not too bad. I think I got a plat off that too, actually. Nothing like, you know, amazing, but it's like, you know, alright. Got party animal stuff, so that's pretty good.
You also got very drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, as I say, you get, like, spiritual possession.
Oh.
Admittedly, back when it was harder, there wasn't like a guaranteed way to get the mini each year before they introduced this. It was a decent way to make money to sell these. Now, you probably can get a bit, but it's not nearly as good as it once was, obviously.
Yeah. There's only one district in roller beetle racing.
Oh, is there? I'll come join you in Roller Beetle, hold on. I do like doing Roller Beetle. I'm not good at it, but I like doing it.
I don't think we're able to rig it to join in the same party necessarily, unfortunately. It makes sense from a competitive standpoint, but for stream purposes, it's a bit annoying.
Yeah. Okay, I'll meet you right there. Somebody was asking a question, so it's like, well, I basically know the answer, so I'll do that real quick. Not that? Okay. Want to make my beetle pretty.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Just trying to remember how to change your... Oh, there it is. Beetle design right here. I ain't paying 100 gold. I mean, I could, but it's like, man, that... Just do it for free.
Yeah.
Alright, I am... Let me go over the skills real quickly to remember.
First 3 are free every checkpoint,
Right,
and the others you have to get from boxes.
right. Alright. I said, do you want to try to sync up and see if we can get in the same one?
Sure.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
I don't think we need to be that specific.
Oh, you don't think so?
seems to be
Alright.
a minute or half a minute.
Fair.
But
I never can remember. It's not like, you know, there's, not like there's any, co-op is what I'm trying to say, so it's like, you know, you just still fight against each other.
yeah. No opposing party joined, so I guess
Yeah.
not enough people are trying to get in. Despite how many people are in here.
Right? I'm hoping that more people join, because it's like, it would be nice to actually do some roller beetle. If we don't see any matches by 2:15, I guess we'll move on, but we can hope, Oh,
There we
cool.
go.
Hey,
Oh, hey, we're right next to each other.
we are.
Emily Redmond.
We gotta get Paul Revere. We're coming for you. Remember. Get that Paul Revere.
I'm pretty good at like the racing part of it,
Right.
but I suck at defending myself and attacking.
That is
I
hard,
suck
yeah.
Because when I get like attack comboed, I end up like more than 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, that is definitely
If you're too
rough.
far behind, then you just don't get points.
Yeah.
So it's an infinite loop of doing this if you don't get enough points.
Right. I think you basically just have to at least get top 3, don't you? If I remember correctly.
It's only, well, you get more the further ahead you are,
Right.
like, ranking wise, but you just need to be within 30 seconds of the leader.
That makes sense.
It's like 10 for firsts, and I think the one time I did this, like yesterday, I got 5 for third, maybe
Yeah.
4th.
That's not too bad then.
It's 100 to get the pets, 200 for the token, or miniature rather. I'm mostly just hoping for the pet because I want to get that legit instead of spending Zaishin gold on stuff.
I get that entirely. For a second, I was back in 3rd place, and now I'm not.
Yeah, the loops portion really messes with the placing.
Yeah.
I'm mostly hoping that yellow doesn't attack me from behind.
Hopefully, yeah. That'd be rough.
'Cause then... Oh, wait, you're yellow. Just don't
Oh.
attack me.
No, I'm not. Don't worry.
Oh, 5 medals. See, I guess I got third before. Just barely.
Hey, that works. I'm trying to remember, does Ram speed you up too?
Yeah, I think it does have some verticality physics.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, although not noted in the skills description, it will also boost the beetle's speed to the maximum, which I absolutely forgot. So it's like, that would be a good piece of information. I'm gonna head back in.
Oh, ram. I
Yeah.
thought you said ramps, like
Oh,
stairs and stuff.
no, the number 3 skill, that one apparently does speed you up.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I didn't until now. I forgot until now myself, yeah. Well, we're not
Oh,
together
you
this
went on
time.
another one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I didn't click to enter. I wasn't sure if we were doing multiple.
Oh, that's fair. All right. Why don't you do one more? I'll do one more, and then we can go ahead and move on. That way we're not just
Yeah.
here all day. Because I could be here all day. Rollerblade racing's fun, honestly, so.
Now we can see who won in a race without each other. Oh,
Right?
my first one failed, so if I don't get it in another minute, I probably won't win.
Fair.
Oh, I got it on the second try.
Nice.
I recognize one clan name from last time.
That makes sense.
I got red again.
I don't know how he didn't get knocked down there. Whatever. I feel like I just got cheated, not gonna lie. I used the knockdown skill and just went... Is what it is, though. I got cheated.
Come on. I got stunned while I was pressing my defensive button.
I used a knockdown, and the game just went, eh. And I didn't see them use the knockdown doesn't work. I could be wrong about that, but I didn't see it at the very least.
It does last 4 seconds, so there's a
Fair.
chance you just didn't see it.
Could be.
Definitely. Come on. You're knocking down, like, last place. Sir Emmanuel's so far ahead, I don't think anyone else is good. Well, at least I don't think I'm gonna get the points.
Hey, Father Evan, thanks for the lurk. What was that? Sorry.
I was just saying that the first place is so far ahead that I don't think I'm getting points this time.
I could see that. I was able to get one at the very least. I definitely feel like I got cheated because, as I said, one should have gone off and just went, eh. Like, okay, very cool. Is what it is, though. What you gonna do?
That RAM knowledge is helping me a little bit, at least.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Maybe it'll be within 30 seconds.
yeah. I think as long as you finish, you get something. But yeah, I hear you.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Got 17, 16. 15, and I just passed the last thing.
I think you got it then, unless somebody's just a jerk and decides to knock you down.
Yeah. I had more than enough time at the end. It was just scary. And 1 medal is kind of low considering how many you need.
Yeah.
Do we want to meet up at the snow place now?
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless
Nice.
you wanted to do one thing of the dragon arena. Okay, while it's...
Not really. I think
Okay.
it's just a regular PvP.
No, it's different skills, actually.
Uh,
That's why I wasn't sure if you were interested. We don't have to.
Yeah, probably still no.
Okay. Just gonna double check. I'm gonna go to the dragon arena, then I'll meet you there. I want to make sure I'm telling you the truth. It should still at least show me the skills. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I can see there's like 3 skills and then 5 resurrection signets on the
That's right,
wiki.
yeah. Yeah. A little bit of a funky mode. I like it, but I'll meet you there. Hold on.
I'm at Ice Cave of Sorrow.
Yep, I am on my way there right now. Let's see.
We gotta grab our 3 heroes.
Yeah, we do. And we have 2 healers, myself included, so we should be fine.
Yeah.
Do we want to see what the Zacian mission is real quick while I'm thinking about it?
It is not here. It's Abaddon's Gate.
Oh, yeah. That's not relevant at all then. Fair.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go in as secondary monk to grab the monk skill here, because it seems really good for protection.
Fair. I should probably see what it is too. Let me sell some stuff and
It's-
I'll take a... Go ahead, sorry.
Mark of protection, so it's like the reversal of fortune where you heal instead of getting hit, but it lasts for 10 seconds.
That is
Has a
pretty good.
long cooldown and disables itself.
Oh, fair,
Disables
yeah.
protection skills for a
All your
while.
protect... Yeah.
I need to find a skill trainer though to give me signet, the capture signet thing.
Makes sense. Forward. When we get to Sorrow's Furnace. I like that dungeon. I've only done it once, but I remember enjoying it.
Where? If there is a skill trainer, it should be somewhere in here. Oh, there they are. Or Tooch. Or Talk.
Hello? Oh, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately it seems like all the Zacian missions are just being, like, a little too late, because it's like Augury Rock is on Tuesday, but it's like, that would have been nice. Admittedly, Augury Rock is a pretty easy one to do, so. But it's just like, it's just not quite syncing up, which, you know, that happens. But I am going to grab some water real quickly, so I'll be right back. Water. Back with me 1 second. Let me put my headphones on. I cannot hear you currently. Oh. Okay, now I can hear you. Sorry about that. I used the restroom at the same time.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Alright, I am ready if you are.
Okay. I'm just gonna refresh myself on what's going on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Things aren't going well for the Shining Blade. They snuck in to the Henge of Denravi. Yeah, they're taking them to a bloodstone up at the top of the mountains, Pete. They're entwined with the stone summit. And with the Deldrimor dwarves. They go to the forge. And we have to rescue Avenia and Sidra from the White Mantle, if I didn't say that. White Mantle being the one that's like taking them.
Correct.
And that's been killing them. Or killing us.
The Shining Blade, yeah.
Ooh, there's black bears for ranger capturing.
Oh, careful, 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 careful. The Mersat.
Oh.
Oh boy. Back off if you can. Although the heroes might be infused, I don't know actually.
Yeah, I think the level 20s are infused, which is why Maloney died. I forgot that Mersat is what you need to be infused against.
Yeah. Well, we'll revive her. She'll be okay eventually.
And what the heck? Did she instantly re-die?
Yeah. They are, Should we just go back to camp and start over?
Sure.
Alright. I'll meet you there.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about the Mersat being an actual problem as well initially. It's like, oh, that's right. We, are not currently infused, so can't do anything.
Are we supposed to, like, infuse later?
Infuse later, yep.
Not right now, mainly,
Correct.
is what I mean.
Yeah, there is 2 missions that you can do it in. This is not the first one.
So I guess stay on the side with the black bears.
Yeah, I mean, basically if we just follow behind, we should be fine. Because let's say that those Mersat might still be coming this way, actually, so. Run, Cos, run!
Oh, Oleus died this time.
Yeah, let's back up, I'd say. Lonnie, get out of there. Oh, here come those Mersat. You know what? I think we just gotta go a mad attack on them at this point, because it's like, well, they're not invulnerable to us. It's just they really hurt. Because if I remember correctly, Spectral Agony, I think that's like -10 until you get infused, but it might even be worse than that.
-10 health regen and armor, or what?
-10 health regen. I am wrong though. It is -1 to 30 health regen or degen, and you also take 3 to 81 damage a second. So It's
No.
pretty bad.
So it's basically, even if you're super regen, you're gonna be taking
Damage no matter what.
1 health degen.
Yeah. Probably should look up the bonus, honestly. I don't see any Mersat, so we should be good. Honestly, as long as we don't see Mersat, there's nothing too bad here. There's a stone summit to our right, but we'll deal with him in a minute.
KAMax,
Oh, hey, Milani leveled up. Good for her.
KAMax. Do you
Sounds
have
like someone
electronic
needs-
cleaner?
Wait, what?
Electronic device cleaner?
What do you mean?
Electronic device cleaning spray?
Wow, I need a little more than just saying the same word over and over again, dear.
This stuff.
Are you looking for like isopropyl alcohol?
No.
Give me 1 second, Tyler. I apologize. Where's the isopropyl alcohol?
It's in a spray.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, no, I don't have anything like that. You can order it if you want. That's fair. That's basically just isopropyl alcohol, but, not, yeah. Okay, sorry, Tyler.
It's fine. Did you get
Let's-
the bonus from that morale boost?
I did get the morale boost, yeah.
Okay. I guess it wouldn't make sense to not give it, but
If I was outside of range, she could have, but thankfully I was inside range. Let's see.
I figured he was alone so he could be easy, but he was not.
Right. So
I mean,
apparently
he
we...
wasn't a threat, he was slow to die.
Yeah. Apparently we need to find a dwarf and deliver his message to somebody else for the bonus, so it's nothing too terribly crazy, it looks like. And as long as we don't go over there, we should be fine.
To the zealots, or
No, as long as we avoid where the trebuchets are hitting, that's what I meant.
okay.
Because the trebuchets do... Oh, okay, Milani.
Bosses.
At least these guys are only level 13, which I
Yeah, that's
forgot.
weird.
It is weird.
I guess they're gripped directly from the northern part.
It looks like it could, but I mean, these ones are 24, so it's like really weird, honestly, once you really
But
take a
these
look at it.
master specifically is 13, what it is.
Oh, fair.
It's still weird, but
Yeah. Huh.
ooh. Second morale boost for dealing with this.
Yeah, so you do, which is
We go
nice.
across the ice now. Just
Yeah.
Stay safe. We're back at Iron Curse. I guess this is the unique necromancer with offering of blood.
Oh yeah, an offering of blood is pretty good, honestly.
You sacrifice a fifth of your health for some energy, I saw.
Yeah. And then you can use it on allies, if I remember correctly, so it is pretty useful, truth be told. Oh.
Oh. I just clicked the firing lever.
Hey, that works. As long as the
Yes,
trebuchets...
very-
Yeah.
Or not.
And they're gonna...
Oh, never mind.
I mean, they are, but they're gonna show that they're taking out all the stones... Or not the stone summit, the... all it took out to take the White Mantle was apparently some beasts. So it's like, it's kind of funny. At least I find it funny. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I think I will typically have my Necromancer's heroes use Offering of Blood. That way then they can give you more energy. Or at least some of them I will. It depends on what the build is, of course. There might be a better one that's similar to it, actually, honestly.
I think I got the non-elite version of that, actually, on my Necromancer, but I didn't really use it for long because I didn't like the idea of just giving energy to someone else when there's only two of us and you're the healer.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. As I say, it can be useful, like, if I have, if I run out of energy, but I still hear what you're saying.
Are we supposed to go north, or
Well, there's no more...
in there?
So there's Jade
like-
Armor, which Jade Armor's fine. That won't hurt. There is Mersat over there,
there's
though.
3 elementalist Mersats.
Yeah.
We're in.
I do see those. That is a good question, truth be told. It might be one that I find it funny that Jade Armors don't do Spectral Agony, honestly. But I'm not complaining at the same time. We might need to come this way for the bonus. Let me see. Does look like we will need to fight those eventually, but not from this direction, so it's fine. Yeah, we're going fine. All right. Whew. Prep this group first, but then we gotta bomb this door, so
Well,
nothing too bad. Oh, okay.
they were walking into us.
Fair. I must miss that then. At least they're only level 20, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. All right. Hmm.
So I see the powder keg from, like, past missions.
Yeah, it's back since now we're in the Shiverpeaks. It's incorporating some, previous knowledge and then being like, oh, here it is again. Which I appreciate, honestly. It's nice to have mechanics come back, even if it's something small like this.
Is this already the holding area or something?
No,
'Cause
we
this
gotta go.
seems pretty early.
Yeah. So
Oh, it
it's.
is the holding area.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you meant for the bonus. Then in that case, yes.
I don't know the bonus. I just know
Fair.
it's in front of me, so.
That makes sense. I think we will have to go past those Mersat in order to do the bonus, if I'm looking at this correctly.
Wait, it looks like they're just guarding a chest, but maybe it'll be more obvious when we're closer.
It could be.
I guess that's a randomly generated chest, so it wouldn't make sense to just put them there.
Right. My guess is that it's an impossible way you could go, but yeah, that doesn't look like that's where the bonus quite is. Yeah. But apparently, avoid the
Behind
Mersat. Oh, thank you. I apparently am just missing enemies left and right today. A little embarrassing, not gonna lie. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I really have seen any Hamstorm enemies in Prophecies. You'd really think there'd be at least a few with how much they were really trying to push for it.
I feel like that image was just made randomly. I don't know if they were necessarily pushing
That's true.
Elementalist
Yeah.
Warrior. Looks like that's Mersat's.
Yeah. Oh, I'm dead.
I'm surprised we
my-
kept
yeah.
counting, but
Well, this is where the bonus is. That's the main reason. It's like, well, we have to get in there. Oh, we need a...
here's
Alright.
another keg. Oh, I've got a keg.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That works out then.
I forgot I was holding it. I
Nice.
was like, just in case I'll carry it.
Yeah, as I say, there's our favorite little dork who always gets captured up there. This is the third time he's been captured now, I think.
Yeah. I was wondering if it was the same dwarf. You
Yeah.
mentioned the dwarf.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be Rornak. Oh no! Oh, do we need another? Ah, you gotta be kidding me.
We need 3.
Yeah, Rornak, just come over here. Give us your message. It's all good, right? We'll say that we saved you.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's gonna be an easy area for us to go when it's only half of us,
Yeah.
so we can't really split up.
There's unfortunately one more mission we do have to split up for a bonus, so we'll see how that goes.
Now the question is, how long do we carry the 4th keg?
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe I should have another one.
Also, is there a way for heroes to carry kegs, or would
That
a
for
solo player have to do this 3 times.
They'd have to do it 3 times. I'm pretty sure I'm getting flashbacks now to this. It's like, oh man, that sure is a thing.
At least together we've made it 2 times.
That's true.
We could have almost made it like 1 time if we had known ahead of time. Because that first door is very close to the kegs.
Yeah. It definitely could be worse. Oh gosh, whoops. There we go. Sorry, my E button got stuck for a second there, so I was trying to figure out what was going on. I didn't realize it until I started pressing everything. Apparently I dropped the keg. I don't realize when that happened, but oh well.
Does E drop items?
No, I was gonna say, that lets you sidestep, so it shouldn't have you drop. That's a good question, though.
Yeah. Of course. I forgot about strafing, I just knew it was close to WASD.
Yeah. And can you imagine if that was it, though? How many times people probably did accidentally do that?
Oh yeah. If you have to hold something for a long time and move with it. That.
Exactly, yeah.
Are you sure you grabbed one? Because earlier I was having trouble with grabbing one.
I thought I had, but it's entirely possible that I hadn't.
Timdor Grand Axe further in?
Yeah, he's just further in.
Okay, good.
I think
wouldn't
it's-
want to do the loop again.
Right? I'm pretty sure it's fairly just easy to hop in and do it. I'll double check real quickly though. Yeah, he's mostly on the way.
Oh, where's that? Is there another route around them?
So I'm trying to see. We might just be able to wait them out. Yeah.
Because honestly, it looks very open-ended right here.
Yeah.
Up there, going back and forth. Do we want to go on the left bridge? After
Yeah,
we
that'd be
walk
fine.
away from
I
it?
was gonna see if you wanted to do the right bridge, but that's fine by me. Seems like they're going to the right bridge, so never mind.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Cause
Right.
being left to right and going
I
right.
yeah, I thought they were just going to go down the middle. That's why I wasn't quite sure there. Oh, hey, level 16s.
Oh, that's why they were so fast to die.
Yeah.
They just kept having to run away from their thing.
Oh no, do we need another powder keg?
Stats. Oh, is there at
We
least a
might.
closer powder keg?
We'll find out. Oh, those are Masat. Hold on. I didn't realize that until now. I was gonna... I'm not used to having to, dodge Mersat because most of the time you don't really think about it because, like, you have your arm. There's powder keg station river there. Most of the time you have your armor though, so it's like, oh yeah, this isn't a problem at all. And then, oh, hold on, I'm coming back to you. Let's say there's a powder keg over here.
Yeah, I don't see where you are. I just
Right, I'm coming back to you now.
going from Mersat there. Okay.
Yeah, I just went around the Mersat.
I turned around and
Fair.
these guys were running up, so
That's fair.
I assumed this would be an important path. Maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that reasoning.
We're nowhere near here now. Here's the powder keg.
Yeah, I think we each
Just
need
in
one in this
case.
instance. Yeah.
Door needs one. I'll grab one as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the door does. Hold on, before we do that, let me drop this one. I'll grab another one. Here's the door right up there. I don't know if they open it or not. I can't remember, but it's like, you know, as you said, in case Hamdor needs one before we pop them, I may as well open these doors right here.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Should I
Nope.
open side
Hold.
door?
No, not yet, because Hamdor is in fact right here. So that's a good call. I can see him. Like, oh, how you doing, buddy?
Oh yeah. Hamdor, brother of Hodor.
Oh. All right, never mind.
That's a lot of Mersat names.
Yeah, look, so I think we do actually have to progress the story now in order to get those Mersat to think they're pursuing us. So we gotta wait for them to walk past. Which I forgot that, because it's like there is a few small nuances here and there that requires, I wouldn't say precise timing, but specific timing.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of white mantle. Do we want to deal with them before we...
Yeah, go ahead and pop.
New characters?
Yeah. I mean...
Oh, they're running away. Never mind.
Yeah, alright. They have moved on. It's fine.
Run.
And then the Mersat immediately come on us because they heard it. Yeah, I mean... Alright, I said that's a joke, but it's like, no, wait, never mind. That is, in fact, true.
We are caught. Take Evenia to the east. The Deldrimor dwarves use the frozen lakes and rivers there for transport. If you're lucky, you'll find one of their ice ships. I'll hold off the Mersat as long as I can.
If it's 1v however many,
Take
that's
my
not
bow.
long.
I
Oh, I
won't
can
Yeah.
move
be needing it
backwards.
where I'm going.
Okay, you really?
Yeah, I was moving in the cutscene and ran into her.
Aw. Yeah, I was gonna say
Let's
1
go.
versus 8 isn't gonna do much.
Don't let Sadra's
And then,
sacrifice be
she's
Oh, you
also...
can see me.
Yeah, I'm spinning. I was gonna say, I can't see you, I can see myself spinning, though. That's kind of great. Bye, Sidra. Let's just move
Oh
on
my
past
gosh,
her.
she is instantly dead.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and good job, Elias, using her corpse. Efficient use of her body. Good job. He does not care. Alright, so I think we gotta wait for these Mersat to walk past, so we'll just, sit here, I guess?
They seem pretty stationary.
No, they're moving now. You can see
Oh,
them.
they are moving. Yeah. See. Which path do we think they'll walk?
Oh,
by,
they're gonna definitely go this way, so if we just walk for them to go past, we can, go grab Hamdor and they'll be fine.
You guys move so slow, though.
They do. Man, I always forget that the Mersat tokens look like ectoplasm, so you get really excited for a second and then go, oh, wait a second. They're not.
Oh. There are a lot of shared icons
There are.
in.
There are, which I'm mostly fine with. It's basically just when it's like, oh, I got an ectoplasm. When that happened, it's like, oh, right. Never mind.
You might want to set cost to not attack or something, or disable his teleport just in case.
I'll leave him here for the time being. Yeah, that's a good point. Then we can always come back, because, oh, wow. The White Mantle, or not White Mantle, but the Stone Summit is dead.
Yeah. I thought they were allies.
No, no. Oh yeah, I always forgot that there was a Mersat door here.
Oh. Does this transfer? No, it doesn't. Okay.
No, it'd be nice if it did, but at the same time, it's like, can you imagine if somebody accidentally used it while doing the mission and then got teleported out of the mission? That would
Well, I wouldn't know
suck.
where Mersat doors go. I assumed
Oh.
that it was just a teleporter or something.
Oh, that makes enough sense, yeah. Alright,
Stay ice ship.
yeah, the unfortunate thing about doing the bonus is now we have to wait for the Mersat, because, as we observed, they're a bit slow.
Can we at least go left here or something?
No, we cannot. I was hoping we could.
Yeah, I just saw the firing lever and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe. Make sure
I'm gonna
to
wait
look
a
at your aggro range
Yeah.
in the map.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna wait another minute
that's
just to
fine.
make sure. Oh,
They're level 16 white mantles too. Well, some 16, some 20.
yeah. They're in for a bad time either way. Oh, there's the boat we'd take eventually. Looks like the Mersat split up, so I think we do need to take the left path. But I think that the Stone Summoner is going to kill the ones on the left.
Oh. See.
Probably means they'll kill the other ones here eventually too, admittedly.
Oh. Huh.
Alright, I'm running it.
I am too far behind you.
Fair.
Oh. It doesn't instantly kill you.
No, thankfully.
Oh, I just got hit. Okay. That is... For some reason I thought it did half your health. But it's like a third.
Yeah, it does do a fair amount, admittedly. Like, if you're not careful, it can absolutely come along and surprise you out of nowhere.
Yeah. You can really tell we're on the wrong side of the ever-encroaching forces.
Yeah.
Oh shoot,
Oh, run!
my minions, Elias's minions aggroed it.
Yeah. Run away! So I do think that the heroes do have, infusion. Alright, we're good.
Yeah. Okay. It worked out.
It did,
Nobody
it's
died
fine.
somehow.
It's alright.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if I remembered that. That might have, it took me a while. I was looking up Infuse because I was curious. Before June 8th of 2005, you had to infuse 5 different times. Because each infusion only did 1 piece of armor. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
that suck a lot.
it would. It's like, you know, that's a good change. I'm glad they changed that. Elementalist lived. Yeah, we could probably deal with 1. And to think, if they just slightly gone to the left or right, they would have been fine.
Oh. Oh, hey, there's the monk boss that has the monk skill to capture.
You're right.
I was concerned we would miss it.
Yeah, I think they're usually pretty good about making sure it's hard to miss. Usually. It'd be nice if they stopped dropping the early Shiverpeak items though, because like, 8 gold stone summit badge, my favorite. Alright, let's run.
That was still in range.
Yeah, it's a little wonky.
Luckily, I can take 3 hits with
Yeah.
my current health.
Then if you start healing in between each one, I think you technically could take
That's level
4
10
maybe?
dwarven soldiers
Yeah,
versus
those
level 24s.
poor dwarven soldiers.
Arlak, cleave. He's the warrior boss.
Cleave, yeah. You did say that.
Purple. That's usually
not bad.
not good, but
No, but there's a possibility. It could be bigger. Honestly, unless you're going to get improved sale value, it's like I'd rather see a blue or a purple armor than anything else unless it's a gold, because then it's like, well, at least there's a possibility.
yeah. Beast Mastery +2. Which is
Ah.
still an unlock for me.
Yeah. Hey, at least it's unlocked for you. That's beneficial. At least
Not
these
that-
Dwarven Scouts didn't die.
The unlock only really matters for PvP, because you can buy anyone you want.
That's true. At least with skills, except for the Melendrew path, you can use tomes to unlock them for any characters, so that part is nice.
Yeah.
I can't believe Sadra is gone.
I know, her spirit lives on through a zombie.
Well, the zombie
If
doesn't
the old
live on,
gods
so...
still exist,
Good
then
point.
hear me now. Sadra should not have died. It wasn't her time. But she gave her life so that the rest of us could live on. Now I put you on warning, you gods who abandoned Tyria so long ago. When my time comes, and I
Can I
arrive in
move
the
still?
mists,
Oh,
I best
yes, I
not
think-
find that she's been mistreated. Or as
I just
Balthazar is
spam,
my
like,
witness, I will
every
make all of
button.
you pay.
And then something.
To the
something
end.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was saying, on my screen, I'm going around in a circle. I don't see you, but it is
Now
funny to
we
see
settle
that.
our account with them ourselves.
Oh, so we
For
each
every drop of our
see
blood they have
ourselves
spilled,
move, but
we will
not the
take
other.
2 from them.
It seems that way, yeah.
Okay.
Which is funny. I wish I could see you too, though, but it's still amusing. Whew.
Iron Mines of Muldergrun. Or Muladun.
Yeah, I don't... I know that this is another mission. There's a level 6 here. Somebody's just
Yeah.
carrying them.
Yeah, you technically don't need to do anything to get here.
Fair?
You just need to exist in a party that is running.
Well, you know, it's a party that's willing to carry you. Fair enough.
Maybe they're gonna run all the way to the last skill guy.
I could see it, yeah. It would make enough sense. Where's the... There's the sunlight chest.
Merchant.
I still want to buy more inventories. There's sunlight slots. It always feels like you could always deal with more, I'm not gonna lie. Once again, I'm really hoping they let you eventually stack runes, because that would be a gigantic thing that'd be nice. Not necessary, but definitely would be appreciated.
Yeah. Currently, it's not that important because you can just, like, buy the insignias and runes.
Yeah.
Maybe
What-
for someone who's trying to mix and match stuff with, whatever it's called, the new Melanger's Accord.
That and just weirdos like me who like to have stuff in inventory for, you know, I might need it in the future. But I understand why I'm not a primary concern, so...
Trader Marcus is here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the where we get the infused armor. Let me go back to Drag. You know, yeah, let me go back to Drox real quickly so I can
Okay.
get the better head armor. I was putting it off. I don't really want to do it, but I probably should. Especially if we're about to go ahead and infuse. I was like, okay, I probably really should then.
Yeah, the dialogue here does mention an ancient sorcerer who has powerful magics to help us fight against the Mersat.
Yeah, as I say, that's definitely who I'm thinking it is. So it's like, okay. I don't remember if that's the bonus or not. It is basically a required bonus, but... I do wonder how annoying it would be to run through and to do that, honestly, but I'm not willing to find out.
The bonus is unrelated, it seems.
Fair.
In fact, the entire mission seems to be getting the thing. The
It basically
infusion.
is. It basically is until the very end. Let me grab some rolls of parchment, and I should be good. Hopefully those don't cost, like, too much. I don't remember how much they cost, honestly. I'd assume not very much, but, I mean, you never know. More than I'd like, but not too bad.
It seems like this mission has a lot of different elite skills you could get.
What is the monk one again?
There's Mark of Protection again,
Okay.
or Signet of Judgment from a Nightmare,
Interesting. Oh.
which knocks down a target and deals holy damage to that target and adjacent foes.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna go with the challenge run. I don't think it's worth buying this armor for a character I know I'm not gonna use as a permanent character, so...
Okay.
It'll be...
I-
Go ahead, sorry.
Now I get why you want the armor, because we're infusing it right now.
Yep, exactly. That's why I was thinking about it. It's like, you know what? I'll live. This isn't gonna be a main character.
Yeah, whatever armor you pick now is going to be your main armor, unless you wanted to redo the mission.
Exactly. There is one spot later where you could do it, and I'll be honest, but at the same time, it's like, I'm pretty good with, 45 is fine. 45 is fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure some people even go in with not high enough armor most of the time for probably, like, specific builds and such, so...
Are you ready?
I am ready, yes. Oh, perfect.
I'm not sure yet what I want to capture, actually, so I'm not sure if I'm ready.
That's fair. Let me see what's here, too. Now I'm curious. Admittedly, since I'm not keeping this as a main character, I guess it doesn't matter that much, but it's still like, well, you know, I am curious.
Yeah. There's like Mersat, human, ghost, dwarves, and nightmare bosses. And so I feel like I shouldn't be relying on being able to kill Mersat bosses, but the Inquisitor is the bonus, so I guess I could say that I can get Thunderclap.
Fair.
I guess that's what I'll go for.
Thunderclap
My
is pretty
secondary
good.
better.
'Cause, yeah, Thunderclap is a good skill, so I do recommend it.
Are you ready to start yet, or still?
Yeah,
looking?
I am good, because I was say it looks like... Oh wait, hold on, they have Signet of Judgment? You know what? Yeah, I'm good. Go for it.
Okay.
The more I think about it, it's like, I'm not keeping this as a main character, so... I probably should just be like, yeah, this is fine. It looks like for the bonus, as long as we don't talk to the guy that gives the bonus, it should be fine. We just need to infuse our armor, and then we can talk to the guy that gives the bonus, so...
Oh, infusing doesn't end the mission.
No.
Oh,
We gotta-
Marcus
we-
is another thing.
Yep, as I said, we gotta deal with Marcus as well.
Not sure which faction is winning.
The Luxons. I'm sorry, that was a pretty dumb joke. I like the Luxons a lot more than the Kursiks. I think they are
Yeah.
both perfectly good, but I like the sea. Even if it's, not very sea-like when we get there.
Yeah, I will see.
You will see. Sorry, that one took me a second. I don't know why it did. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it too much. I do like both sides. There's some small aspects to the Luxons I enjoy. I do like alliance battles a lot, so I would like to... What I should see it is how viable alliance battles are again, because it's like, if they're easy to jump into, then it's like, why not?
Yeah, my only sense of their differences is like knowing one's in the forest, one's in the water, and that they have a different sense of style, but I can't remember which is which. off the
No,
top of
that's
my
fair.
head.
That's mostly what it is. The other thing I would say is one is more religious and one is more nomad. And it's like the religious side I like of one of them. And then I don't dislike nomads, but it's like I like the religious side more because like, okay, I see what you're trying to imitate here, which is fascinating, honestly, considering it's Japan. Excuse me.
Oh, that's a Mersat. But he was so focused on Gwen, I think.
That was fun. Yeah. There is a few. We can go to the right if you'd like to instead of fighting the Mersat. I have no problem with that.
Sure.
I didn't realize at first either. It's like, oh.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
goodness 6 of us are safe.
Yeah.
And he picked one of those 6. Oh, we cannot go this
But we
way.
can go under, it looks like. I was looking because I was like, I'm almost positive there is in fact a way to get around. And it's like they're... Because I don't
Okay.
remember them being that mean that they force you into fighting the Mersat. But it's also been some amount of time.
100
Maybe-
giants.
Yeah, maybe they'll give us a morale boost.
Well, there's 2 of them, so they're not unique.
True.
There's 5 of them, so they're not
They're-
giving us
yeah.
a morale boost for each.
That's true. It'd be nice, but I understand.
Oh, here's the shadows, though.
Yeah. When we do Sorrow's Furnace, I might swap to one of my mains, just as a FYI, if that's alright with you.
Sure.
Alright.
Are you after like a certain skill or something?
I haven't done it with one of them yet, so that's why I was like, it'd be nice to go ahead and do it with that one.
Okay.
Admittedly, there's a possibility the Ritualist, when I'm done with her, or him, not sure yet, will become one of my mains too, because Ritualist is a pretty neat class, not gonna lie. Like, the only downside to Ritualist is there's not a lot of skills that make it easy to teleport your spirits. I think there's only one, and it's an elite, so it's like, is it worth it to teleport your spirits just with an elite skill? And I don't remember if it does anything else. If it does something else, maybe, but I guess we'll find out when we get there.
These guys seem to be the native, like, wild creatures, I guess.
Yeah. But at least the Tundra Giants don't attack the black bears. Good for those bears.
Shoot, I got knocked down casting an important skill.
Ah, fair. I don't think we really need to deal with those blast giants over there, honestly.
Yeah, it looks like they're guarding a cave that's been caved in.
Yeah.
Trolls now.
Yeah, nothing too
Now
bad.
trolls. I just noticed in my inventory I've got azure remains that are definitely not blue.
Are they black?
They're green.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, well, they're a color.
Do we want to interrupt the big fight?
Yeah, we can do that. We might have to go that way. I'm trying to remember, honestly.
Yeah. That's mainly what I meant.
Yeah. There's a boss over there. I don't know which boss it is. Ow.
Well, my boss for my elite is the mission bonus one, so
Fair.
or that's one of two options. And I think
Right.
the other is in his group as well.
That would, yeah. I can see it. Man, knockdown is always unpleasant. Scared me for a second there,
Especially
truth
the
be told.
volume that they use of it.
Yeah.
Like, welcome to the knockdown zone. Each enemy can knock down everybody once.
Right?
Oh, Granite Hand. Is that a warrior?
That is a warrior.
Armor based?
So probably cleave then, if it's the same skills as earlier.
Oh yeah. I think the dwarves did have the same skills as previous
Yeah.
missions.
Certainly looks that way. interesting that it's hitting all the way over there and not any closer. You'd think it would, let's see, you'd think it would hit a little closer to us, and then it did hit us, so maybe I take my comment back. There's a monk over there, actually. We can get him in a second, though.
I think we have to go that way, don't we?
Maybe? I was going to try to go over the bridge to disable the
Oh,
catapults.
Okay. Yeah,
It
I
was
was gonna
like-
walk through the fire, or the
Fair.
things to get to that bridge.
Right.
How the map makes that backwards.
It did kind of look like that was a wise decision to do, honestly, so I understand.
I guess that means that the group earlier is a bit unnecessary.
Yeah. It's alright, though. I could not remember if there was a specific way, but yeah. Excuse me.
I think if we stick near the wall, fine.
I think you're right.
More fine. Just ignore the long
Nope.
list of white mantles.
Right?
Oh, we
So-
got a ping.
Yeah, we gotta. So that's the bonus. We'll get him later, and that's. I don't remember if I told you this story, but I thought that this NPC specifically was a real person just because I heard the ping sound go off. So I messaged him back like when I first started playing the game. So it's like it's just a funny story that I still remember to this day. Where it's like, yeah, you know,
Yeah, I could see that definitely.
yeah. I'm curious how many people that happened to, honestly.
Maybe not when he loops this much, but at the start for sure.
Yeah. Do we want the morale boost real quick?
Oh, Ice Mender.
Yeah. He's all over here by himself.
This is if he didn't get the priest one before, or monk.
Yeah. I feel like we have to actually get in where the Shining Blade is, but there's also a possibility maybe we just need to, like, go around. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like we might just need some explosive.
Yeah, there's also
Last
let's say there is the possibility that maybe we have to go fight that Mersat group from earlier, but I'd like to do that after we get infused, honestly.
Yeah.
It'll make a bit of backtracking, but I mean, if you want to do it, I'm fine with that, mainly just because there does happen to be the Zaishin mission, and that this is one of them, so.
Oh,
It would be a little more reward. Yeah, so after this one, we'll only have 4 more missions left, too, so.
yeah. Oh, so this is this. There's just the 3 missions in this, and then the 3 missions in the
Ring of Fire. Yeah,
things. That's the.
that is correct. Yeah.
large wooden outpost thing.
Yep. Here's the dwarfs again. Love the dwarfs.
Feels a bit weird for dwarves to be using wood, but
That's true. It also feels weird to have all these mountain trolls nearby and no sign of dwarfs.
maybe the trolls use wood.
They could. They could.
I think there were trolls in the Maguma jungle.
There was, yeah.
Different types of trolls, but maybe correlated.
They could be. There's a possibility. Yeah, we'll have to remember to get the book for factions and Nightfall as well, honestly, so... I know we're working the Flameseeker Prophecies one at the moment, so it's like I just don't want to forget about that, honestly, because it's not bad rewards, honestly, for just... Oh! Right, that's a... Ouchie ouch.
Yeah, I hope that's just that location and not stalking us.
Right.
Oh, that's Kratos the Foul. That is a Mersat.
We could
boss.
take him. We could take him. Let's send our, honestly, I think we can take him. That's the only
I'd
Mersat.
rather take the Griffins.
That's fair. I was gonna say, honestly, if we send our heroes in front of us, then they'll get targeted and we'd be fine. Plus, I was gonna say, I bet Kratos has your
Smart though.
I bet. Well, I mean, if we, I think we could, because I bet Kratos has Thunderclap for you too.
Yeah, he is probably the other one. I just
So
don't
I
want
could-
to risk it.
That's fair. I was gonna say, if you want, I can go ahead and send my heroes in there to distract them. So
Oh, these guys are immune to spell.
yeah, they have Spellbreaker.
I was just spamming Flare and I was like, why isn't it working?
It's kind of a mean skill, honestly. Admittedly, we might need to go that way anyways, but let's go grab... Hey, Bren, how are you? How was the rest of your raid? Not 20 raid. How's the rest of your guys' raid go? How are you guys doing? How was Mass for everybody today? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome in. I am KAMaximilianK. I am a Catholic streamer. I like to go ahead and stream games that I typically enjoy. As of the moment, I have been streaming Guild Wars with Tyler on most Sundays and Mondays. Have something tomorrow, so can't do it tomorrow, but we are most of the way through Prophecies now. This is the campaign Prophecies. We'll be moving on shortly to Factions, which is the Asian-themed one, so that'll be fun. We've had a brief stopover in Factions today, because the Chinese/Canthan New Year is going on, so we had a quick pop over there. How'd your stream go? How's everybody doing?
But sometimes you want to
It would make sense for someone who's like able to provide better protection for us to live near the Spellbreaker enemies.
That's true. Yeah. That is true. Oh, wow.
If
Okay,
only
he
she
has...
could enchant us with that ability, though, to not have spells work on us.
That's true. So the enemy we just killed is one of the best elite skills, in my opinion. I think Spiteful Spirit is really good.
No.
For
Is
Necromancers,
that
I
the
should
one
say.
where it's like every time you attack or cast a spell, you
Take
or
damage.
The enemy that you cast a spell or attacks, they deal damage around themselves in an area.
It is, yeah. It's a pretty good curse, honestly. Doing pretty good. Have to learn because I get ready for the evening parish responsibility. Sounds good, Father. Thank you for your service. You make sure you have a good day and God bless. And yes, please do pray for us. Stream was good. We walked through a dungeon crawl that Neem Stromos in our Discord wrote. Nice! One of these days, I'm actually going to look at the Final Fantasy XIV TTRPG rulebook, because I'd like to run a campaign myself for that. I have it behind me, but I just need to read it now. Eventually I will. I mean, I better, considering I ordered the next one already. It doesn't come out, I think, until like later in the year, but still, it's like, And those shadows do more damage than I remember them doing, not gonna lie.
I think the issue is that they have the AoE elite skill for priest or monk.
That would make sense, yeah.
So they're knocking people down while also hitting everyone around them for
Right.
a lot of damage. Oh, they also use Retribution. I'm not sure if that's significant, though.
It can be, but in this instance, it looks like it does minimal damage. 1 second, chat. Sounds good, Chizo. Thank you for being here, and enjoy Mass. God bless.
Yes, you are the Ascended Ones the Dragon Glint has spoken of. Come in. Come in.
I know people were saying Glint's voice doesn't fit her. I do think the Seer's voice fits pretty well.
Kind of, yeah.
Who are you?
I have traveled far and waited many long years to help you fulfill the Flame Seeker prophecies. What
I forgot how angry
matters is that I am here
sounded.
to help you.
We're listening.
By now, you have realized that the Mossad cannot be defeated with the tools you now possess.
Yes. Go on.
For centuries, my kind has fought the Mossad. I know the rituals that can give you at least some protection from their agonizing touch.
And you will perform these rituals for us?
Yes,
But why? Why help us?
because if the prophecies are to be believed, you will do what my entire race could not. You are going to destroy the Mossad.
What would you have us do?
In a cave to the east lies a bestial creature made from malice and shade. This creature has a natural defense against the magics of the Mossad. Bring me the spectral essence of this beast, and I will infuse its protections into your armor.
I think I figured out how the glitch works. You have to be trying to move one direction and then flip.
Oh,
And
really?
then
That makes
the
interesting.
backwards direction will go. So you
Oh,
can
okay.
go like backwards to forwards to walk forwards.
Nice. Hey, that makes sense then.
Digo Merc Stalker.
Yeah, he had illusory weapon, which I don't think is too bad.
Yeah, there's like a wiki about illusory weapon builds on Mesmer's, which
Fair.
has made me interested in it.
That makes sense. Yeah, because I say, if I remember correctly, it is an interesting skill. It's just a lot of the time
Yeah.
it just gets overshadowed, unfortunately, by energy surge.
Yeah, it like makes it so that you never hit or miss, and you do like static damage,
Right.
and so you don't like get adrenaline, but you can also have things where it's like this is in effect until you attack
Right.
abilities. So I was wondering if it would make sense to have a warrior build with it to take advantage of their armor, because you need to use physical weapons usually, I think.
It could. That would make sense, honestly. Destroy the Mersat. Spicy, right? Yeah, I was going to say, the Mersat typically will go ahead and abduct, or encourage the White Mantle to abduct Chosen, which is the only people that have been predicted to overthrow the Mersat, and I think it explains later, aside from them getting the sacrifices going. So there are problems with them or not. I don't remember all of them currently though. Like if I remember correctly, they are pretty evil, or that was introduced in Guild Wars 2. Which if it was introduced in Guild Wars 2, it's like yeah.
This is a pretty, like, poorly thought out boss to be focusing on slowing us down while we're attacking it.
Yeah. Whew.
You got a golden weapon, though, the forked sword.
I did. I'm going to identify it once I can. Then we can walk back at the very least and do the rest of this. Do the bonus and then walk back this way to the regular mission.
Yeah. If you have a discussion to go with the long walk, that would help.
It would. I just had to say, I probably should think of something then.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that. I'm pretty sure that's the way we're supposed to go, but we're not gonna.
Yeah.
Not if we don't have to, at least.
I'm not sure it would last long, but I could talk about my own thoughts about the Reforged updates recently.
Sure, I'd be interested. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say we could definitely talk about that.
Everyone to get one set. Oh, it mentions the armor is infused.
It does. You're right. Which
So,
is
yeah,
nice to at least be able to see it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna go into my long, or as long as I could make it, discussion of updates, but so like currently with Reforged there was like the first graphical update, and then Reforged mode, and then Doom mode came out. I forget if they were the same time or within like a very short time.
I think they were
And
the
then
same
they
time
did-
or very short. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Melandra's Accord and updates to Reforged mode, and so
Yeah.
my main issue is that it seems like they've been doing updates that are like they're always doing these new badges, and first of all,
Yeah.
like, every time you create this new character, you're like, okay, I want to do this new challenge that they're bringing up, and so you create the character, and then they're now releasing a new challenge to add on to the list of challenges, and so you're like, oh, my challenge character is no longer the challenge character, so I need
Right.
to remake. So I wish they would like at least tell us what challenges are coming up.
I'd agree with that because it's like it might make it so some people would. If they did that though, it might discourage people from playing at the moment. I hear what you're saying. It's like, that's kind of a hard. I get what you're saying entirely, but yeah, I still agree with you because it would be nice to know. All right, I'm going to postpone, and if they did some more like quality of life updates, like, admittedly, even the skills isn't that much, but it is at least something, which is appreciated. So.
Yeah.
So I do still agree with you. It would be nice if we got a little bit more clarity.
And then the other thing is, like, they've made Reforged mode to sort of avoid accidentally, like, doing huge updates that people dislike and having it affect their old characters, but I do hope that, like, eventually they put things into the main game that affect existing characters, and I also hope that they pretty soon like allow you to create Reforged characters that aren't the prophecy characters, because the button's just missing because it used to be only researing stuff and like a little bit of money, but they're starting to add a lot. That's like missions now give 50% more stuff.
Yeah.
For Reforged mode, and you can't create a Reforged character in either of the other two campaigns, Nightfall and Actions.
And not to mention that the more stuff they give to Reforged, the more it makes it seem like there's not as much reason to use your old characters, so it would be nice to just be able to click that on for the old characters as well, honestly.
Yeah. Especially if they do add new areas, that would be nice. Like, you don't want to just add an area that's only accessible if you created your character in 2025 or later.
Right.
Even if that's what they did with the
That's true. Pike and Square. That's true.
Pike and Square is only in the start, so
yeah. And then there's something
going to remake a character anyways.
Yeah, this is like that's why I made my new character that I was doing a little bit recently. Like, well, I eventually like that. And there's rumors they might do even more content from Pike and Square due to some dialogue from an NPC there.
That, like, day one.
Yeah. It
was like, this is very clearly a cryptic puzzle, but he doesn't have a quest associated with it.
Yeah, not yet at least, because yeah, definitely they make it seem like yeah he'll have something eventually. But I think the bonus is here. Let me double check. Ow, my ears. Just double checking the map real quickly.
If there was like a key here or something.
Right.
Because we did see the guy yelling for help.
Yeah, we'll go back for him. So basically what they recommend is just clearing out the path on the way there. Let's just make sure Marcus isn't here. He's not. I'm pretty sure what they just want you to do is clear out the path, send one person to talk to him, and then just take care of the bonus from there, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And to be fair, these Mersat did actually happen to hurt a lot before we got this infused armor. They were pretty spicy. But yeah, overall, it's like, on the one hand, I'm a little disappointed with the updates for Reforged, but it's also, if it's like such a small team, I'm not that upset, because it's like, it's definitely a hard balance. If it's like 10 people... Go ahead, sorry.
It is showing promise so far. It's just that, like, there's a lot of flaws where it's like you're creating a new character that you're going to replace the next time that they create a new badge.
Yeah. And I agree with that. It's just, yeah, lots of promise, just some flaws that would need some ironing out. And hopefully they do iron it out, because it is nice to see that this game is alive and active again, because it's like, I don't think even for our events that the game was this active until Reforged mode, honestly, for the last 15 years at least.
Yeah. The other thing, I guess, is with Melandra's Accord, it does feel a bit weird, some of the restrictions. I'm not sure if I'm just reading into things differently, but there are... My first thought when I read it is, like, you're supposed to be able to do anything a normal character could do, but you're only supposed to be able to do it if you got it yourself.
Right.
The main issues is, there's, with Rangers, they blocked access to Zaishin Menagerie, which I kind of get, but I hope that they allow like some limited access, because there's things you can do in there with your first, even if you only have one character.
Yeah.
That you just can't replicate. Like, you can't get the racing beetle without going to the menagerie.
And I was going to mention that,
minion
you can't,
or pet.
yeah. There's 3 pets I don't think you can get unless you go to the menagerie. As you said, the racing beetle, the moss spider, which I know isn't like the best, but at the same time it is something that's unavailable. And then the Balthazar Warhounds, I'm pretty sure you can't get unless you have access either. So it's like, it doesn't feel 100% thought out, because it's like, I get where they're coming from. I think what I'd prefer more is if you had like a special instance of the menagerie where only certain animals were available instead of all of them. I think that'd be fair.
I'm hoping that they start to add like separate instances like that.
Yeah.
Which, like I said at the start, is like have a menagerie that's specific to the character.
Yeah.
A bit like how in the Hall of Legends or whatever it's called, you
Right.
can have it choose between your entire account or the character.
Yeah. Which that'd be nice. I agree with that. Like the other thing I think I'd like for Melondrew is I get that unlimited inventory is what they're aiming for. That's fine. If there was like a separate Zunlai chest storage that just had the base storage and like you didn't have it from any other accounts. So like back when it was first came out, you only had 4 storage panels. I think that would be fine. You just can't access storage from other accounts or the crafting materials, honestly. Just some small things here and there, because it's like, that really kind of sucks to not have much inventory space, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I was considering doing the Melondrew for our next character, and then it's just like, well, then I won't have access to everything. It's like, if I want that character to be a main, eventually I will want access to the inventory, so it's like, that probably is not what I'm gonna do for a main character, because that's just, you know, a side character in the long run, so.
Yeah. Yeah, the other thing, I haven't really thought about this until today, but I think they said, like, heroes will only have access to your skills and the skills that, like, they start out with. And
Yeah.
so one thing I'm kind of wondering is, since you unlock skills by unlocking the heroes, if they're saying that, like, you won't get access to Koss's skills when you unlock him, for example.
Right.
And therefore, like, your other heroes won't get access to Koss's skills.
They could be saying that. That's a good point. I could absolutely see that being one of the things they do. So it's like, So it definitely is appreciated, but there's definitely some more thought that could be laid out.
Yeah. Which is why it's in beta, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or alpha, whatever this one is.
I'd say probably at this point, because I do want to see more. By November of 2026 is probably the best determiner for honestly how everything's gone. Because this stuff could all be fixed here before too long. So it's like, I guess we'll see currently.
Yeah, the other big thing with pets is that, like, currently the Zaishan Menagerie basically lets you just pick a, like, evolution that you want. Like, if you want it to be dire for damage, even if you didn't train for dire, you can just get it in the menagerie.
That's true, yeah.
And like, it sort of restricts build swapping just by the nature of all of the ways that you're supposed to be able to, like, grab stuff, both in the menagerie and with the shops being inaccessible if it's player-oriented.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I will go wait at the end gate. Then you can talk to Ryder and hold meet in the middle to make sure, because I think, if I remember correctly, the bonus for this one is to make sure that he doesn't get to the gate we just cleared out. So we can just go ahead and meet him in the middle, so.
Should I talk to him now, or should I wait?
Wait a minute. I'll let you know. I'm just going to double check while I walk back that I am remembering correctly.
Ryder's like, I'm surrounded by allies, but I'm still not rescued yet.
Right? Can you imagine what a weird feeling that would be?
I mean, maybe it's all of the bone minions that are freaking her out until I talk to her.
I'd be freaking out too, so that's a good point.
This is sort of unrelated, but the mention of the bone minions just reminded me. I noticed there's like this parallel between the Shining Blade, or in the Maguma jungle versus like the White Mantle and Kryta, and how in Kryta there's like this poisonous swamp stuff,
Right.
which the minions reminded me of. And so when you're in the water, oftentimes you're losing HP, but then the Shining Blade in the Maguma jungle have this like enchanted magic water that gives you regen.
True. Yeah.
So that swamp versus jungle thing is sort of a parallel to their opposite natures, and the hints maybe that the White Mantle are bad in a way.
That's true. I hadn't thought about that. You can go ahead and click on Rider now.
Okay.
That is true, though. That is an interesting parallel. I wonder if that. I would hope that's on purpose, or it's just a happy coincidence. Okay. Now I gotta.
Right next to me.
Oh, did he? All right, I'm on my way. I didn't realize. I thought he was closer to up here. Well.
I think the issue is that he moves at the same speed as me, just pauses sometimes.
I think that might be it. Yeah.
Slow. Okay.
Yeah, they don't die though.
Yeah, I shouldn't have grabbed them.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't die.
Yeah. Focusing the mesmers on his side. He's got 3 mesmer. I think he had 4.
Lights alive again. I see that. I'm on my way. Oh, no, he's not. Alright.
Ogden is doing a lot of resurrecting.
Right. Which
A little
resurrecting
bit
is
bad for the overall health, but
right. I was gonna say it is good, but at the same time, it's like maybe now's not the time, Ogden. I'm coming. I'm like 3/4 there.
yeah. At this point, I'm just staying behind so that there's a chance to resurrect Acolyte.
That's fair. Is the thing? Yeah. Oh, it's just the Inquisitor now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, come on up.
We're coming up.
Sounds like a plan. So you did all the hard work. All I just had to do was make sure he didn't go any further.
Yeah. I didn't die and Ogden didn't die, but
Hey,
Elias died like probably 4 times and Acolyte Jin died once.
Hey, but at least he didn't. We got the bonus done. It's like, if I'd realized it was that close, I would have been closer. I didn't see it on there that it was mentioned it was closer, and maybe I just missed it. That is absolutely a possibility. Hey, you got a skill point.
Yeah, from the elite capture.
Oh, fair. Good point, yeah. With Thunderclap.
Luckily, the bonus XP from completing the mission, or bonus, basically set Acolyte Jin back to neutral morale.
Hey, that works.
Elias is only at -11.
Hey, that works entirely then. Yeah, when Mass was good. How was Mass for you today, hey? Went a little bit long today because there was a baptism. And then they also had, the Blessing of the Throats afterwards, and I figured, you know, since I stream and do, faith education for high schoolers, probably not a bad idea to go ahead and get, same place as Blessing of the Throat. Yeah. Of the Throats. I got that eventually. How was Mass for you today, hey?
It was stuck in your throat.
Yeah, it was stuck in my throat. But it didn't stay at the very least. It got out eventually. I got better.
Does this also lead to the end of the mission?
It does lead to the end of the mission. That's why I was careful earlier, because I saw Marcus scamper past real quick. I was like, oh, alright, if we go any further, we're going to finish the mission.
Okay. I assumed the mission would be like... I've got the mission map open, and I thought it would be the lake that's like right next to the sage.
I thought so too. I thought so as well, honestly. Those are always nice to see happen. Agreed. Ours was good. Our 2 boys are altar servers. My daughter is singing the choir tonight. Nice! My wife sings in the choir as well, but I don't think she sings again until next week, 2 weeks from now. Something like that. And our son is not old enough to sing in the... Or not sing in the choir. To be an altar boy yet. I'm looking forward to when he is able to, though. See, her school grade only sings on the first mass month. Fair. I understand how that goes. My wife typically sings most of the year. I guess they're just doing, like, some, breaks at this moment, like other people singing. They do a pretty good job, so. Yeah, there's Marcus. We'll need to be a bit careful.
Oh, shoot.
No, nothing too bad, but... So for those just coming in, the reason we're talking about Marcus is he was part of the Shining Blade who we're with, and he sold them out, basically. That's why we're...
He's a traitor.
He's a traitor. He's a double agent, one could say. Because we found out... We were part of the White Man... I guess we're a traitor too, in a sense, honestly. We were part of the White Man...
Marcus turning the... using the White Mantle against the Shining Blade, meanwhile us, the good guys from the White Mantle, joining the Shining Blade.
Yeah, right? I was going to say, it's like, oh man, definitely a little bit of a tricky spot. Having paid my kneel, and I prayed for it, and by the time the mess was over, I was able to kneel without being nice! That's always wonderful. I've had some back pain recently, but I've been doing physical therapy. So it has slowly been healing over time, and I've been very grateful for that. I've been to this physical therapist before for my neck, and that's gotten substantially better too, so... Quite glad that everything has been smoothing out, honestly. You know, I'm surprised... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm surprised Marcus only brought 2 Jade Armors out. Apparently he had 2 for when he died, which is an interesting choice on his part, but alright.
I'm guessing it was some weird thing with the AI, because
it could be.
The wiki mentions, like, you have to make sure you kill... Marcus has Barrage, which is a pretty good ranger skill for
it is, yeah.
So it mentioned... what the heck?
Alright.
Okay.
I guess the minions wanted to get him.
You have to make sure you kill Marcus before the 4 Jade Armors to get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the mission.
May the deaths of all whom you betrayed weigh heavy on you in the afterlife.
I guess the spirit of Sardia lived
Death
on
is
because
too
the minions
good
got
for
the
you,
final blow.
Marcus. May your tortured soul never find peace.
Yeah. Wasn't this from the start, or the Northern Shiverpeaks?
So it looks like it, but it is the next mission.
Okay. Thunderhead Keep.
It is Thunderhead Keep, yep. Let's see, yeah, my husband went through that too with his back. I can sympathize with the struggle. Not personally, as I've gone through it, but as witness to it rough. I understand that entirely, yeah, I was going to say. A lot of mine probably is from
has been breached.
Bike accidents and stuff, and it's just like, you know, time, so it's just healing over time now.
Flag over Thunderhead Keep. My king, the fortress is taken.
Well, we better take it. Well, yeah.
Retreat, Breknar. We will cut our losses and regroup.
And not be level 10 next time.
Brother. Deldrimor cannot afford to lose its capital and its king in the same day. Guards, with me. We are leaving.
I do find it funny that these guys stayed level 10. Let's see, I never played Guild Wars the first one, but played the second one. The jumping graphics are insane. Yeah, it is, honestly. The graphics in the second one is good, but I do still prefer the graphics style in the first one better. Admittedly, it doesn't probably help that, I didn't like where they took the story for Guild Wars 2. I like both of them, honestly. Both are good games. I love Guild Wars 1. It's definitely one of my favorites. And if they had not just stumbled the story time and time again, 2 probably would have been very high for me, because I do like the gameplay. I like the jumping puzzles. I like it is very pretty in a lot of aspects, honestly. It's just that went ahead, and that fumble makes me so sad. For some reason, that scene makes me play Skyrim. I can understand that, because I say this is, you know, I can see 2 reasons why, actually. Hey, obviously there's the snow here, and the music for Guild Wars 1 and some of 2 is by Jeremy Soule, the person who did the music for Elder Scrolls 3, 4, and 5, but won't be returning. He has some allegations against him, nothing that's been proven, but it's enough that he will not be returning. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, honestly, because it's like, if it's not true, then we basically just shove somebody out for no reason. If it is true, well, obviously that's not good. And that's putting it very, very lightly.
I'm not sure exactly when this happened. Probably
yeah,
at the start of the snow area, but I just noticed that the henchmen now include the 5 people.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I always thought that it happened in the Fire Island chain, so maybe I just have always missed it initially when it happens. You're right. You got all of the, except for, oh no, you do have all 5.
The secondary quest or like adventuring group people.
Yeah.
They're on all of the title screens and stuff, or original copies of Guild Wars.
Right, exactly. They just don't have a Mesmer for some reason.
Yeah. There's Dunham, but he's not part of the group.
Yeah. I'm not sure why they never did. Love the gifts you got too for your birthday. Yeah, I was gonna say, I love the gifts too. Yeah, so the whole allegations with Jeremy Soule is like 7 years old at the moment. And I'd assume more would come out at this point, honestly, hey. But nothing's really been brought up against him, so there's no concrete proof one way or another. So I do really like his music, and I would love to just get an answer whether or not it was true or not, honestly. That way, the people that need it's kind of the same with the Catholic Church. How those that have been abused should come forth so it doesn't happen again. And so we can go ahead and fix the problems and get them the help they need to. But at the other time with that can be very hard for people because it's a very personal thing, and it's not easy to relive that. So and obviously it's not just the Catholic Church, but it's just a problem with the world in general. I'm probably going too far into this at the point. All right, so we basically are out of time now at this point because Thunderhead Keep can take a substantial amount of time, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, it'll take more than 18 minutes, I assume.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, we probably should save that for next Sunday, if that's fine with you. Because I guess I should ask, you don't have anything going on for the Superb Owl, I assume?
No.
Okay, I don't either, I just figured...
I remember that joke, but
Yeah.
I forgot that the Super Bowl was even at this time of year. So
yeah, I'm not interested in
anything.
That's fair. I'm not really into the Super Bowl either. The most I'll be doing is making a shepherd's pie before we stream deviled eggs and like some other food. So it's like I'm not interested in this Super Bowl itself, but some of the food, that I am interested in. I won't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Before we end, why don't we use Possession Scout here to turn in our quest at Embark Beach real quickly.
Okay. I don't actually have that mission because I swapped characters, so you can just...
Oh, did you? Oh, that's right.
If you wanted.
That's fair. I forgot about that. That's reasonable. Yeah, because I know that you did Necromancer first. I guess I just forgot because I think you've been enjoying your Elementalist a lot, substantially more than your Necromancer, right?
Yeah, because what I ended up... The minion summoning felt like it took way too long, and the pet didn't synergize with anything else.
That makes sense.
So I just basically turned into an Elementalist that used my HP, and that felt frustrating.
That makes sense.
So now I'm an elementalist whose mana heals themselves instead.
That makes sense. That's fair. We're Hawes fans here, so that's who we'll be rooting for. I don't know if we'll watch it. That's fair. And as I said, I don't know if I did say it. Well, I'm not a big fan of, Super Bowl. Good for those that are.
Yeah.
I'll say this will probably be the first time in a couple of years that I break the tradition of not doing Persona, but I'd rather play with Tyler than just go ahead and do Persona again. I do still need to beat Persona 3, but it's a lot more... Hawk? That's fair. Admittedly, I was curious about that.
3, like, Revived or whatever it's called.
Oh, one more time, what was that?
Are you doing Persona 3, like, whatever?
Oh, no, the original.
Oh.
Mainly just because... I started that 7 years ago when I started my channel, so now I need to finish it. I've been meaning to. I got to a boss. The boss killed me after like a half an hour. So admittedly, it's a skill issue on my part, because like, okay, I really should go back and do it again. I just haven't yet.
Yeah.
So it's a
sort of stopped in the middle of like the early game of Reload.
Fair.
So,
There's certain aspects I like of the original more. Mainly just one of the characters' voice actors. Speaking of allegations again, another guy that has allegations against him, but as far as I'm aware, that one's pretty well not proven, if I understand correctly. It's the original voice of Brawley. I'm blanking on his name at the moment.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm looking him up, because more famously, he was who was he? He was one of the Elric brothers in Full Metal Alchemist, if memory is serving correctly. Vic Mignogna.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was in like an anime like group thing that talked about that.
Yeah, and it's like yeah, he was Edward Elric. My understanding is it's not true, but I want to go ahead. I as the moment, I'll say I stand with Vic, but if it's proven that he was, in fact, doing bad things, and it's like, it's really a hard choice. Or, it's really hard, is what I'm trying to say. Because it's like, on the one hand, you want to trust people, on the other hand, you don't. And the other thing is, you do want to trust the victims, but it has been shown that sometimes the victims do lie, and that's awful too, because it's like, well, where do I go from here? So,
There's two sides to trust.
There's two sides to trust, and it's like, man, yeah, because I'll be honest, I initially, and this was probably because I didn't look into it more, and this is going to sound really stupid on my part, I initially thought Bill Cosby was actually innocent. That was proven very wrong. So it's like, I've tried to wise up a little bit since then. So it's like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I probably should, so it's just something that I do try to have some nuance with, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So it's like, as I said, I was very in the wrong on that one, and I do admit that. I liked him as a comedian, so that probably is definitely what did me in with trusting him, so. But, okay. I think it's about time that I get off, so I will go ahead and see you next Sunday then, Tyler.
Yep, I'll see you later.
Right. That was great. Thank you for joining me, I appreciate it.
Thank you too.
Right. Of course. Alright, bye. Okay. So we are going to end there, kind of. Like, streaming-wise, we will end here momentarily. We're going to read from the Catechism before we end. We need to do that. We're going to read 4 pages of the Catechism. I'm going to see who we can raid into here in a second. There might be somebody. Yeah, we can raid into Maid once we're done here. I like Stitches. She's a nice lass. That was great, thank you. Hey, you have a great rest of your day too as well. God bless. But before we do end, let's go ahead and read from the Catechism. And since I know we've talked with Tyler that we will be doing Slaver's Exile, that's why I came along and grabbed it on this character, because I asked him if I could use the main character. Because I asked him if I could use... I apologize. I didn't realize I had... Actually, there's one thing I do want to check, because I don't think I've ever done Slaver's Exile with this character. There's an easy way to confirm that. Yeah, we have not, so I will have to grab that, which is fine. I think it's like over here. Maybe it's over here? Hold on, I want to double check real quickly. I do like exploring. Let's see. Camp Rancor. Snake Dance. Snake Dance, I think, goes into Grunt's Footprint. Grunt's Footprint goes into Sarah's Furnace. Yeah. Okay, so then the Deldrimore War Camps, yeah. There's a couple of places I'd have to unlock first. I can just do that with Tyler at the same time. So I just wanted to go ahead and look over that. Because, you know, I do like confirming things. I should get some better backpacks, honestly. I'll work on that eventually. Admittedly, part of that is I am working on that with the Zaishin coins, so. Okay. Go ahead and read from the Catechism, actually, now. So, this is 2486 through 2501 of the Catechism. Paragraphs, I should say. Since it violates the virtue of truthfulness, a lie does real violence to another. It affects his ability to know, which is a condition of every judgment and decision. It contains the seed of discord and all consequent evils. Lying is destructive of society. If it undermines trust among men, tears apart the fabric of social relationships. Every offense committed against justice and truth entails the duty of reparation, even if its author has been forgiven. When it is impossible publicly to make reparation for a wrong, it must be made secretly. If someone who has suffered harm cannot be discreetly compensated, he must be given moral satisfaction in the name of charity. This duty of reparation also concerns offenses against another's reputation. This reparation, moral and sometimes material, must be evaluated in terms of the extent of the damage inflicted. It obliges in conscience. Respect for the truth. The right to the communication of the truth is not unconditional. Everyone must conform his life to the gospel precept of fraternal love. This requires us in concrete situations to judge whether or not it is appropriate to reveal the truth to someone who asks for it. Charity and respect for the truth should dictate the response to every request for information or communication. The good and safety of others, respect for privacy, and the common good are sufficient reasons for being silent about what ought not be known or for making use of a discreet language. The duty to avoid scandal often commands strict discretion. No one is bound to reveal the truth to someone who does not have the right to know it. The secret of the sacrament of reconciliation is sacred and cannot be violated under any pretext. The sacramental seal is inviolable. Therefore, it is a crime for a confessor in any way to betray a penitent by word, or in any other manner, or for any reason. Professional secrets. For example, those of political office... Oh, okay. Those of political office holders, I thought they were trying to do soldiers, but then right after office holders, it says soldiers. So I was like, did they just accidentally do a misspelling of soldiers and then do soldiers properly? No. So I can't read. I cannot read. Physicians and lawyers or confidential information given under the seal of secrecy must be kept, save in exceptional cases, for keeping the secret is bound to cause very grave harm to the one who confided it, the one who received it, or to a third party, and where the very grave harm can be avoided only by divulging the truth. Even if not confided under the seal of secrecy, private information prejudicial to another is not to be divulged without a grave and proportionate reason. Everyone should observe an appropriate reserve concerning persons' private lives. Those in charge of communications should maintain a fair balance between the requirements, the common good, and respect for individual rights. Interference by the media in the private lives of persons engaged in political or public activity is to be condemned to the extent that it infringes upon their privacy and freedom. Within modern society, the use of the social communications media. Within modern society, the communications media play a major role in information, cultural promotion, and formation. This role is increasing as a result of technological progress. The extent and diversity of the news transmitted and the influence exercised on public opinion. The information provided by the media is at the service of the common good. Society has a right to information based on truth, freedom, justice, and solidarity. The proper exercise of this right demands that the content of the communication be true and within the limits set by justice and charity, complete. Further, it should be communicated honestly and properly. This means that in the gathering and the publication of news, the moral law and the legitimate rights and dignity of men should be upheld. It is necessary that all members of society meet the demands of justice and charity in this domain. They should help through the means of social communication in the formation and diffusion of sound public opinion. Solidarity is a consequence of genuine and right communication and the free circulation of ideas that further knowledge and respect for others. The means of social communication, especially the mass media, can give rise to a certain passivity among users, making them less than vigilant consumers of what is said or shown. Users should practice moderation and discipline in their approach to the mass media. They will want to form enlightened and correct consciences the more easily to resist unwholesome influences. By the very nature of their profession, journalists have an obligation to serve the truth and not offend against charity in disseminating information. They should strive to respect, with equal care, the nature of the facts and the limits of critical judgment concerning individuals. They should not stoop to defamation. And civil authorities have particular responsibilities in this field because of the common good. It is for the civil authority to defend and safeguard a true and just freedom of information. By promulgating laws and overseeing their application, public authorities should ensure that public morality and social progress are not gravely endangered. Through misuse of the media, civil authorities should punish any violation of the rights of individuals to their reputation and privacy. They should give timely and reliable reports concerning the general good or respond to the well-founded concerns of the people. Nothing can justify recourse to disinformation for manipulating public opinion through the media. Interventions by public authority should avoid injuring the freedom of individuals or groups. Moral judgment must condemn the plague of totalitarian states, which systematically falsify the truth, exercise political control of opinion through the media, manipulate defendants and witnesses at public trials, and imagine that they secure their tyranny by strangling and repressing everything they consider thought crimes. Then we move on to truth, beauty, and sacred art. The practice of goodness is accompanied by spontaneous spiritual joy and moral beauty. Likewise, truth carries with it the joy and splendor of spiritual beauty. Truth is beautiful in itself. Truth, in words, the rational expression of the knowledge of created and uncreated reality, is necessary to man who is endowed with intellect. But truth can also find other complementary forms of human expression. Above all, when it is a matter of evoking what is beyond words, depths of the human heart, the exaltations of the soul, the mystery of God. Even before revealing himself to man in words of truth, God reveals himself to him through the universal language of creation, the work of his word and of his wisdom, the order and harmony of the cosmos, which both the child and the scientist discover. From the greatness and beauty of created things comes a corresponding perception of their creator, for the author of beauty created them. Wisdom is a breath of the power of God, and a pure emanation of the glory of the Almighty. Therefore nothing defiled gains entrance into her, for she is a reflection of eternal light, a spotless mirror of the working of God, and an image of his goodness. Wisdom is more beautiful than the sun, and excels every constellation of the stars. Compared with the light, she has found to be superior, for it is succeeded by the night, but against wisdom evil does not prevail. I became enamored of her beauty. Created in the image of God, man also expresses the truth of his relationship with God, the Creator, by the beauty of his artistic work. Indeed, art is a distinctively human form of expression, beyond the search for the necessities of life. It is common to all living creatures. Art is a freely given superabundance of the human beings and the riches, arising from talent given by the Creator and from man's own effort. Art is a form of practical wisdom, uniting knowledge and skill, to give form to the truth of reality, in a language accessible to sight or hearing. To the extent that it is inspired by truth and love of beings, art bears a certain likeness to God's activity and what he has created. Like any other human activity, art is not an absolute end in itself, but is ordered to and ennobled by the ultimate end of man. Pardon me. And with that, that is the catechism for today. We will be back with the catechism on Tuesday. For now, tomorrow will be Paul of Tarsus. For now, we're going to go ahead and raid off. I will be back tomorrow. We have something going on with P-Tony and a couple other people tomorrow. That's why I don't have Guild Wars tomorrow. Which does make me sad, honestly. I've been enjoying playing with Tyler, but I also am looking forward to playing with other people as well. Playing with those other people is what I'm trying to say. I'm tired. Let's go ahead, raid into Stitches. Actually, we're gonna, not because I dislike Stitches, but Neb just went live. We're gonna raid into Neb. So I will see you guys later. Thank you very much. God bless. Remember that God loves each and every one of you. Go into more. Back to Bonum. God bless. Thanks everybody for. I gotta press start raid every time. Every time I forget. Anyways, we're gonna raid into Neb though. Hope you all have a great day. Looks like Neb is doing a Bible study about the Epiphany. That'll be very good. Thank you for being here, everybody. God bless and Pax Bonum.